Lieutenant Tybrook, report. Have the forward scouts located the Greenskin Vanguard force?
Affirmative, Commander. An armored column of vehicles has been sighted ranging ahead of the main Ork advance, and it is heading straight towards our position. Reports indicate they have several salvaged Imperial tanks amongst their number. They intend to turn our own guns against us.
Let us hope then the beast shows a usual disregard for trigger discipline. Or, indeed, aiming at all. Is that all?
Unfortunately not, sir, as the Orks aren't the only trouble heading our way. A dense dust storm is approaching from the west, and will soon cross our perimeter defenses. However, only minimal casualties are expected if we take shelter until it passes.
We can ill afford the luxury of waiting out the storm, Lieutenant. Our new orders are to withdraw from the front lines and reinforce the capital's defenses before the main Greenskin army reaches the walls. The Orks will not wait for the storm to abate, so neither can we. Visibility will be greatly reduced, and we will use that to cover our withdrawal. Signal the retreat, Lieutenant. Fighting formation, overlapping fields of fire. We are to be the rear guard, gentlemen, and we will not allow the Orks to break through.
By the Emperor, it will be done!
Hello and welcome back to Narrative Wargamer. I am Tony and this is
Dan, the other one.
the other Dan.
Yeah.
That's right. So for those of you, first of all, who have listened to the podcast in the past, and then yes, this is other Dan.
Yeah, this is the one who can't stop laughing to specific things on the quizzes that I take part in.
Yeah, so there may be some excessive laughing at some point. We'll see. Hopefully there is.
So.
And I assume so because today we've got a very fun matchup. As you can see, we've got a lot of guardsmen against a lot of orcs.
Not quite enough guardsmen.
Well, we'll see.
I'd like more.
Well, then you'll have to go up on some of your tanks then, won't you?
I haven't got enough.
But yeah, so today we're going to be having Guard v Orcs, and yeah, it's going to be a good one because we've got a mission which essentially is going to be the Guard defending, against an Orc attack, very classic 40k scenario, but
not a cliche in the slightest.
Not in the slightest.
No.
But yeah, so it's going to have the sort of narrative wargamer twist on things today because while it is the Guard defending a position, they're going to be performing a fighting retreat.
This is my favourite mission in all of 40k ever.
Well, this is going to be my first time playing it, and fun fact, it's going to be the first time that we play each other.
Yes, I am honoured to be playing the beautifully painted Deathskulls. There's a lot of blue.
A lot of blue with some green thrown in there.
And there's a lot of green that's not orcs as well, which is...
Fans of green here.
I like green. It's nice.
So yeah, so like you say, it's one of your favourites that you've played before. It's one of the ones that I've wanted to play for ages, and we are playing it with the Crucible of War format. So this is one of the missions you could play if you came to one of the Crucible of War events. Links and description in the details below. But yeah, basically you're going to be starting holding more or less like half the table.
Yep.
And each turn, the idea is that there'll be an active objective which is further and further back across the board, so you'll be performing a fighting retreat.
Yeah, I'm going to continually draw a line that you're not allowed to cross, and then you'll cross it, and then I'll draw another line and keep going.
No, but I will cross it. I will insist on charging it and crossing that line straight away.
I'll use chalk.
But yeah, so I'm going to have to move fast, try and reach the lines and punch through these guardsmen and route your fighting retreat.
And I'm just going to put as many bodies in between me and him as possible.
And hopefully launch a death strike into the middle of
Yes,
the
I have brought the Death Strike. I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's only ever been fired twice, So that I'm really hoping that we get a chance to. Most likely it will be a damp squib, but I'm hoping
I think it'll be
fire.
fun.
I hope so.
I've always enjoyed seeing a Death Strike fire. Whenever they do fire, they're always great fun.
Yeah, they are. I've tried to take a lot of stuff that you don't see usually on these sorts of things, so hopefully it will be a real laugh.
Yeah, and like for me, no Gorkanaut today because instead I need movement. So I've mechanized my Orks, so we're going to be running forwards in trucks and battle wagons and all sorts to try and charge the guard lines as quick as we can. So yeah, speaking of which, we will go through all the mission details now, and then shortly after that the army lists. So yeah, enjoy that.
Today's mission is Fighting Retreat, a strike force mission from the Beyond the Veil Crusade mission pack. 4 objective markers are placed as shown onto the battlefield, numbered objectives 2, 3, 4 and 5. When setting up the battlefield for this mission, no terrain features can be set up within 3 inches of any objective markers. In this mission, the defender is attempting to perform a coordinated fighting retreat, their forces withdrawing from the battlefront as the attacker launches a direct assault, attempting to break their lines and rout the defender's forces before they can withdraw. The mission objective is Hold Position, a progressive objective where at the end of each battle round, a player scores 20 victory points if they control the objective marker whose number corresponds to the number of that battle round. In addition, the mission objective Rout is an endgame objective where at the end of the game, a player scores 40 victory points if they control objective marker 5. The special rules for this mission mean the defender may not place units into strategic reserves, and no more than 25% of their army may be held in reserves at all. In addition, the attacker does not deploy their army, instead their units move onto the battlefield from their battlefield edges during their first movement phase. Finally, in this mission, the attacker has the first turn. Today's Theatre of War is Wasteland Dust Storm from the Vigilus Defiant campaign supplement. This Theatre of War represents a dangerous dust storm covering part of the battlefield. The strength of the dust storm will ebb and flow during the battle, and while it will provide cover for units hidden within the storm, it can also harm them, as they are blasted by the deadly storm surge. At the start of the first battle round, the players will randomly determine which battlefield edge the storm emerges from. For the first battle round, units wholly within 12 inches of that battlefield edge are considered to be within the storm. At the start of each battle round after the first, the players will roll a d6. On a 3+, the range of the storm increases by 6 inches. On a 1 or a 2, the range of the storm instead reduces by 6 inches, to a minimum of 6 inch. Units within the storm gain the benefits of light cover and heavy cover. In addition, when a ranged attack is made by a unit within the storm, or when a ranged attack targets a unit within the storm, subtract 1 from the hit roll of those attacks. Finally, at the start of each player's movement phase, any of their aircraft units that are within the storm suffer d3 mortal wounds, and for each other unit in their army that is within the storm, they roll a d6, and on a 4+, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound.
So today for the Orks, we've got 2,000 points, and I'm actually bringing a mechanized list today because in this mission I need to move fast and hit hard because I'm going to have to try and fight through probably a lot of not Ork bodies, doesn't matter. I'm going to use a lot of Ork bodies to try and fight through a lot of guardsman bodies. And yeah, getting to those key objectives is going to be important from turn to turn. So, to that end, today I'm bringing a double patrol, which means it's going to be headed up by 1, the Mega Armored War Boss, Zagdrag Ironhide himself. He will be the Warlord, so he is going to be running the Waaagh today as opposed to the Speed Waaagh. Although his rival boss today is the Deathkiller Wartrike, and hopefully between them that means that the Deathkiller is going to be able to cover some ground on the turn that we can advance and charge. And he's going to be one of the key units to get sort of slingshotted hopefully into the guard lines. So the Deathkiller Wartrike has the custom job, the Shocker Hull. So anything that he gets into combat with will be hopefully taking some mortal wounds back for trying to hit him. The Mega Armored Boss himself has the Crushing Armor. So he's got the 1-up save, 4-up invuln, and the chance to do some mortal wounds when he charges. In addition, he's got the Hard as Nails Warlord trait. So he will be -1 to be wounded all the time. So hopefully, if he gets caught out in the open, he won't immediately get blown away by a guardsman fire or artillery or such. We will be using our version of the Nephilim style CP system today, so we are starting with 6 CP for this construction and gaining 1 CP in each command phase each, but we will be using a free Warlord trait and Relic because it's just more characterful that way and we prefer it. It just gives us a little bit more freedom with CP and list building, but we still get to include our fun Warlord traits and relics. So Zagdrag has got both of those today at no cost. Also leading from the front today is going to be our Weird Boy, who has taken the jump. Part of the reason for this is in case any of the trucks get blown up and we have some Orks stranded in the back lines, then the Weird Boy is hopefully going to try and get them back to the front lines if their truck didn't get them there. So yeah, as well as the jump, he's also taking Jabbing Fingers, try and just make it a bit more difficult to get those key units firing on us by imposing a -1 to hit. No relic traits for him today, he's just sort of bare bones as it is. The 2 patrols are then filled out by various units of Ork Boys. So we've got 2 units of Truck Boys, 1 for each patrol. 10-man sluggish choppers in a truck each. No issues there, fast, jump out, charge. Hopefully can slingshot them forward as well. And then we have 1 big unit of 18 Ork Boys, again sluggish choppers, and they're going to be riding around in a battle wagon with a zap gun because that's what it's modelled with, and I enjoy the zap gun. I think it's a fun little weapon, especially with Deathskulls. That reroll to hit just makes it a little bit more reliable. Then in the elite slots, we've got the unit of 5 Mega Knobs, who will be riding around in the other battle wagon, although this one is a gun wagon. So that's also got the Fortress custom job, so that's got the 5-pin one all the time. Zagdrag will be riding around in there with them, and hopefully the plan for them is that while everything else is sort of moving fast and trying to hit the key objectives from turn to turn, Zagdrag and the Megadorps are probably just going to try and head straight towards Objective 5 because that's going to be the key one to hold by the end of the game. So they're just going to be ploughing straight for that and hopefully clobbering their way through to it. But speaking of the faster elements, we then have some buggies. So we've got a Mega Track Scrapjet and also 2 Boomdacker Snazwagons today, although because I've got 2 patrols to play with, they're actually going to be 2 separate Boomdacker Snazwagons as opposed to 1 single unit like last time. So that'll give them a bit more mobility. I'm going to have to see what I do with them because they're probably going to be best used gunning down guardsmen, but also they're one of my faster units, so maybe they get thrown in at some objectives. We'll see what they prove to be useful for. We also have a unit of 3 Deathcopters, and again, these are going to be one of the key ones for this mission because of their ability to deep strike and sort of appear deeper in the guard lines if we punch a hole, or possibly just to try and take a key objective in turns 2 or 3. We'll see. Then we have the Razbon Blaster Jet is going to be our aircraft support today, so it's guard. I'm anticipating some tanks. I don't know if there'll be heavily armoured ones or lightly armoured ones, but in either case we're going to need some big guns to try and pop them, so that's going to be the main job for the Razbon today. And then finally, I think the only thing is we've got the trusty Wire Banner back because I really like the Wire Banner. The +1 to hit in combat for any Ork unit is surprisingly helpful. I mean, even things like the Scrapjet and the Deathcopters really benefit from that if they happen to be nearby. Or just doubling up with the War Boss's aura to negate negative 1 to hits, such as from Power Claws. Yeah, and that's the list. So hopefully we're all going to mount up and charge towards the guardsmen, and hopefully they won't be able to stop the inevitable green tide.
Right, hello, it's my guardsmen, the Filthy Fifth, and they are here to slay some greenskin, malicious, nasty, horrible green tide. And today I have brought a brigade because I can. why not? It's a vast amount of models, and I'm quite happy to throw infantry into the jaws of the Greenskin Xenos filth. So for my HQ today, I have 3 HQ. I've got Commissar Moab Sarkar. He will be ensuring discipline is kept within the ranks of the 5th. Then I have Colonel Kursk, who is ensuring that all of the Cadians are looking presentable, as well as also functioning as a fully well-trained army. Finally, I've got Eichvane, the Sanctioned Psyker, and I've spent a CP to make him a Sanctioned Psyker. The orders are going to be coming out of the wazoo today. I've also, for a Warlord trait, which is the free one, given Kursk the Tactical Superiority Doctrine Warlord trait, allowing him to order additional units on 4+. And on top of that, he has Decker's Autovox, which is one of the coolest relics that you can get for the Cadian army, and it's from the Octarius book, allowing him to order units up to 24 inches away. Moving on to my troops, I've got a full 5 squads of infantry. It's a complete infantry platoon. They're all kitted out with as many weapons as I could possibly have, so all WYSIWYG. 3 units have heavy bolters and grenade launchers. The other 2 have rocket launchers and melt guns. Then for my 6th troops choice, I've got the White Shield, which are the conscripts. If you're unfamiliar with that, you pay a CP and it upgrades the conscripts so they can take orders and gives them a bit of a leadership boost. Moving on to my elites, I have a unit that never gets taken because this is narrative and I like using them, and I painted them and they look nice. I've taken some Sanctioned Psykers and I've made them Sanctioned Psykers, so they're Sanctioned Psykers, yes. So they're a small 6-man unit of them. And on top of that, I've got a platoon commander who is First Lieutenant Tobruk, and Lieutenant Tobruk is the platoon commander. On top of that, I've got a command squad to take with him, and regimental flag, fully kitted out with Vox, Medipack, and plasma gun. And I have an astropath as well, who will have the mental fortitude psychic power, so he will be trying to keep the White Shield from running away, which they won't do, I am assured. Then moving on to my heavy support, I've got 2 units of fire support teams, which are 2 mortar squads. They will be lending some lovely indirect firepower to my list. Then I also have 2 Hydras, just because I wanted to field Hydras, and you never see them, and they're fun, and I like them. And then on top of that, I have a squadron of Basilisks, again, raining fire upon the Xenos filth. And finally, I have the Death Strike. I bought a Death Strike. I wanted to use a Death Strike. They're rubbish. I don't care. I like them. They blow up. They make a big bang. It's very exciting. So I'm going to be using one of those. And then finally, fast attack. Sorry, not finally. One of the other things I've got is fast attack. I have 3 separate sentinels to fill out the choices. And then finally, definitely finally, I have a vulture. Because it's one of the coolest models that Forge World ever made, and yes, it does have Punisher cannons, because why not? So I've deployed, my main strategy was to put as many bodies in front of the objectives as possible. So the idea is to have fallback corridors and, well, he says as if he knows what he's doing, and basically lines of retreat. They will not pass this line. My civilians are off in the distance. We've prepped all the what are they called, the little cargo ships. I can't remember the name of them now.
I know the ones you're on about.
That's anyway, they're off getting Ares. No, not Ares. Wrong. Anyway, so they're off fueling and getting everyone out. And currently, my thin green line is going to stop your thick green line. Right. Anyway, I've decided to put all my artillery at the back. Funnily enough, that. And I've got my Hydras here. I've also got to do a pre-game move with my Sentinels, which get a 9-inch move, of which I knew I'd do this. My tape measure. There we go. So, you happy with me doing that now?
Yes. So Dan's gonna do his pre-game moves now because this is the end of his deployment, and with the mission, as you just saw, he gets half the table to set up in, which is why the guards will know where they are.
Bear in mind, that's a pre-game. Do we do the weather effects first, or do you want me to do
It's
first?
technically the start of the first battle round.
Okay, so I mean-
yeah, we'll work out where the dust storm's coming from in a minute.
So I like to call this move the let's put sentinels in the way so that you have to charge them.
Yeah, so as you just saw with the mission details, in this particular mission, we've got 4 objective markers hidden variously under different Imperial Guard units at this moment in time.
One under there somewhere as well.
And they're numbered objectives 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. And basically, at the end of each battle round, the matching or corresponding objective number is that active objective for the turn, and whichever player controls it scores 20 victory points. So at the end of battle round 2, 20 victory points for whoever holds objective marker 2, and so on and so forth. With the final objective marker number 5, being worth effectively 60 victory points at the end of the game. So yeah, the Orks, as you can see, are not currently on the table. That is because...
We've frightened them off.
No.
They're not coming.
No.
They're completely frightened. They're gone. They don't want to turn up. They've decided to do something else. It's a lovely day. They want to go and pick roses or something.
We've decided we want to do some crumping.
Oh, that was me hoping.
And turns out there's a lot of Umis over here to crump. So yeah, the Orks will be getting the first turn, as that's what the mission dictates, and instead of deploying, they're going to be moving on from this table edge and this table edge. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But before we see the Orks appear and start their charge towards the Imperial lines, we need to work out exactly where the Wasteland Dust Storm is going to be coming in from. So Dan is going to roll a dice here, so we just need to denote some sides before we roll the dice.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to roll dice. I'm desperate to roll dice.
Yeah, so basically, the table edges are sort of labelled as north, east, south, west from, we'll say from this perspective for the viewers. So by Dan, we have the north table edge, east, south, and west table edges. And for each of those relevant sides, on a 1, it'll be the north edge, 2 to 3, east, 4, 5 is actually west, and 6 is the south edge. So basically, it's more than likely going to be short edge. But let's find out which.
It's a 4.
Which is this short table edge behind the Imperial lines. So that's interesting. That means that our Wasteland Dust Storm is going to be starting 12 inches in from this short table edge and then across to the guard
Pilot's
zone.
going to be a bit upset.
yes, he is. As unfortunately, he's going to be getting caught in the dust storm as they take off. But we'll find out. So that's interesting. So it turns out the guard are going to be using the dust storm to cover their retreat.
Yes.
It seems.
We're doing this methodically. We're not retreating. We're falling back in style. That's what we're doing.
If you need to buy time for the other Imperial defences elsewhere, then retreating seems like the
We
best
requested this mission. We actually requested it. We said, do you know what we'd like to do? We'd like to stop Orks from hurting some people. So we requested it.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, then the Orks are just going to have to hurt you instead.
Oh, okay.
So with that, then we'll be back with the end of the movement phase, as it were, for Ork Turn 1, because we're going to be doing some charging onto the field in just a moment. So yeah, we are back now at the end of the Ork Turn 1 movement phase, and other than gaining a CP each in the command phase, there wasn't anything going on there because I didn't have anything on the table at the start of the turn, but now I do! The Orks have now appeared, so as per the scenario rules, all of the units have moved on from one of 2 of my table edges, a distance equal to their movement characteristic. So we now have many buggies and wagons and all sorts. As for units that are off the table, because you'll notice there's currently a lack of boys anywhere on the table, it's because they're all in vehicles. So we've got the 5 Meganobs and the Mega Armed Warboss are in the looted gun wagon down here, so they're hopefully going to be approaching on this flank. We have the unit of 18 boys with the Weirboy and the Wire Banner in the regular battle wagon with the Zap gun, and then we have the 2 units of truck boys in trucks 1 and 2, as well as various buggies dotted around the place. And the Lasbon Blaster Jet has also flown down this flank. Now we know at this point that the dust storm is coming in from this flank, so the guard artillery is all covered somewhat in the dust storm, and we're going to jump straight into the orc shooting phase because my Psyker is currently off the table, which also the Deathcopters are the only other unit of mine currently not in play. They're in Deep Strike, so they'll be arriving a little bit later. We'll jump straight into the shooting phase then, because everything is moved and doesn't get to advance to do anything else. So yeah, we'll start opening up on the guardsmen. Now, I think one of the key things to start with is going to be our little aircraft battle.
I'm quite looking forward to that.
Because these Punisher cannons, I'm not looking forward to them firing. So I want to go to them first. So I'm going to start with the Wasbon Blaster Jet. All its big mechanical weaponry, so all the big guns are going to fire at the aircraft, and the super shooter, what toughness is it?
It's toughness
6, I'm guessing?
7.
It's actually 7. So
yeah, the vulture. Yeah, the vulture's toughness 7, 14 wounds. I was going to say toughness 14, but that's wrong.
Well, in that case, then I think the super shooter will fire on some infantry because it's strength 6.
And it currently has. I'm guessing it currently has a 2+ save as well at the moment. And
aircraft?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because it's in the storm, it does get the benefits of light and heavy cover. So it's whatever its base save is +1. So presumably it's currently on a 2+ save
with armor of contempt.
Yes, it's a very heavily armored aircraft. So we'll see how well that does. But as for the super shooters, they're going to. I guess we're just going to start opening up on infantry because we need them dead and out of the way.
No.
So I'm going to start firing on the poor hapless conscripts.
Oh, don't do that.
But we'll start with the big guns first. So each mega cannon gets D3 shots each. So that's going to be 2 D3 shots. So it's going to be 2 and 1. So 3 shots. I have to roll them separately now because of how they mortal wound me for being getting hot. So I'm firing at a target in the dust storm, which means it's -1 to be hit.
Yep, and it's an aircraft.
And it's an aircraft, so it's -2 to be hit.
But no,
well, it's fine.
It's 6s.
Well, this is a mech pilot, so it's 4 space.
Ah, so it'll still only be 5.
So it's actually going to be 5. So the first one, 2 shots on 5s, 1 and 4. So I'm going to Deathskull reroll the 1. So that's a 4 and 4. So they both miss because of the dust storm / aircraft. And the other cannon is going to hit me for a mortal wound.
I'm liking these weapons. These weapons are quite cool.
I'm fine. Deathskull save 6.
These weapons are pretty cool.
Self-harming.
Yep.
Smashing gun, D3 shots from that one. Just the 1, also hits on 5s. Ooh.
Spinny dog.
No, thankfully that one doesn't hurt me.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful accuracy there, just blasting off into the storm.
I mean, yeah, I like the idea that it's just like made little cloud holes. There's little dust clouds. Attack of 5? No.
6-4.
6-4.
We're in 18 inch of the conscript, so 6 shots per Daka gun.
Is it damage 1?
These are damage 1.
I will be using my first two CPs. Two CPs. 2 stratagems. So the first one is going to be, I think it's called Cadian stands, which means they sit down and hide. And then the other one I'm going to use, I'm going to combine that with get down, which gives me an additional +1 to my armor. So they both give me a +1 to my armor, and you can only wound me on 1s and 2s.
You can't wound you on 1s and 2s.
You can't wound me on 1s and 2s. Yes,
that's fine.
That would be horrendous if you could only move me on 1s and 2s.
So mini transhuman.
It's mini transhuman +2.
+2 save.
Yeah.
So you're on a 3-up save.
Yeah.
So you're like a mini space marine.
Yeah.
And these are conscripts.
These are conscripts.
Incoming! Take cover and prepare to engage on my command! Remember, while just one of us still stands, Cadia stands!
Fair enough. Well, let's blast them and see how we do. 4, 6, 8, 10. I need to reroll 2 because I'm shy 2 dice for this. Cocked. This would be forced to hit though because there's no ballistic skill modifiers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The extra 2 shots that I'm shy. One of them. Yeah, well, I'm going to assume he's first to die. Fair enough. And then it will be freeze to wound you. Wow!
We got to take a close up of that. Well done, you.
Well done, Wasbomb. You rolled
Yep.
a lot of 1s.
That was I mean, I feel like I've wasted 2 strategy points now.
It's fine.
Because that lasts the shooting phase, I believe. So
I would assume so. Strategy.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I would assume that. All right, sure. Well, in that case, I still need them dead. So I guess we're going to open up with more bullets at them.
it's because you're not calling them by their proper name. They're white shield. They're not conscripts. They're white shield.
They're white shield.
They're white.
Yes,
shield.
they are white shields.
They are white shield. I mean, they are conscripts, but they're also
Conscripts to me, as it were. I don't think I have anything particularly relevant to do about that, as it were. No, I don't believe so. Okay, so we'll just open up on them then with the Boonbacker Stazwagons, because they're the next things that are going to be putting bullets into them in every shape and form. Especially damage 2 bullets to that particular stratagem. But they're technically 1 unit each, so I'll do them one at a time. Now, I don't think I'll be in Dakar range. No, I'm just out of 18 for the big shooters, which is fine. I knew it was 15. So, we'll start with the mech specials, which are the fancy weapons. These are Dakar 12, 14. So, 12 shots at this range.
Are these damage 1?
These are the damage 2 ones.
These are damage 2 ones.
Yeah. But it is only 5s because it's standard Ork ballistic skills. Freeze to reduce it from 5 and your whole mini transhuman. I'll Deathskull reroll. Cocked, so just reroll. Cocked again. Reroll. 5 at -2 save.
So 5 up saves.
5 up saves. 6 ups because you said you don't get the strat.
No, I do get the strat. I don't get the. Oh no, I don't. You're right. Sorry. So it's 6 up
six
saves.
saves.
I rolled 2 6s.
Fine.
Hooray!
Right. So that'll be 3 dead so far. The big shooter gets 3 shots. It's got gutter. Missed. Lovely.
Yep.
And then repeat save again for the needle buggy. So the mech shooter again. 5s.
That's pretty good. I like this shooting.
Freeze.
Oh! Okay. Well, that's it. You're done now.
3 6 ups.
3 6 ups. I'm going to do it here. Oh, I missed.
So
I
6
missed
dead.
it.
And then the big shooter on 4s. I'll Deathskull reroll here because I haven't used it yet. Lovely. Freeze. Now these are AP nothing, and you'll be getting your 3 up save.
3 up save. How many?
2 wounded.
2 wounded. Oh, that's helpful.
You pass them both.
I pass them both.
So 6 dead conscripts. Which 6 do you want dead?
Let's go for those 5 and one of those.
Cool. Right. Fine. More bullets. Big shooter from the back of that truck into them. In fact, that one might even be an 18-inch range. I might get the extra shots. It is. That one is an 18-inch range to be shooter. So an extra 2 shots. Didn't help. Freeze. Reroll Deathskull. Cocked. That grate is getting in the way. Nope. So many ones to wound. And funnily enough, that's probably going to be my majority of bullets firing at the conscripts, because not much else in bullets can see them. So moving on. Gunwagon.
Gunwagon.
He's going to put everything into that sentinel in front of him.
Gunwagon. Into the sentinel.
Yep, everything.
What's that sentinel ever done to you?
It got in the way.
It did get in the way. They did do an amazing job of getting in the way.
Yeah, all 3 of these sentinels have kept this Ork line so far back, because I can't appear within 9
I like the fact that they've just got, come get some, or written slogans on them. The Orks are like, oh, we like those, we won't go after those, let's go after those.
Right, so starting with the kill cannon. 5, sure. I'll take that. Hits on 5s. No, 4s, it's a gunwagon. Well, Deathskull reroll. Yay, 2 hits. It is strength 8, so freeze. 1 wound, -2.
1 wound,
-1.
-1.
Kazama of Contempt.
Kazama of Contempt on a sentinel, yeah, you heard it right first. So it'll be a 5 up, because oh, he takes a wound!
2 damage.
Ooh!
And then lots of big shooters. 5, 10, 15 big shooter shots.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. 1 cocked.
Problem is, I can't multitask.
Don't worry about it. You'll learn. What was he, a 5?
They are toughness 5. They've got 6 wounds. Yeah.
Yeah. 4's to wound then.
Oh, that's better.
7 wounds minus nothing.
Oh, I think he's going to go boom in a minute. Let me just see. Oh, how many did I get?
I can see 5 that have failed.
Well, he's dead then. On a 6? No.
No, doesn't.
No, that's a shame.
More shooting. In that case then, this scrapjack, let's check ranges. It should maybe be fired on on the conscripts, but probably not. I'm in 36 inches. I don't care about the weird veins as much, so...
Oh, you will do.
We'll do later, fine. I don't care right now. All these big shooter shots into this infantry squad.
Okay.
And all his rocket-based weaponry into this sentinel. Yeah, this sentinel.
That's sensible.
So we'll start with the rockets. He's got one shot that actually is a +1 to hit against a vehicle. So this one hits the force. Deathskull reroll.
No, it's
fine.
a 2.
And then 3d3 rockets at it, which don't get the counter counter one is. Okay, so 3, 2, and 1. These don't get the plus to hits, so just 5s. Lands 2. And freeze. 1.
Minus?
Minus 1 for you.
Minus 1 for me.
Yeah. Passed.
Passed, because...
Armor of Contempt.
Armor of Contempt on Sentinels.
Fine. And then we've
Ping.
got 3, 6 big shooter shots at this infantry squad.
Yep.
We'll start with the Grot Gunner, hits on 4s. 2, 3. Freeze.
Ooh.
2 minus nothing.
This, which one? Which infantry squad?
This infantry
that one.
squad.
Okay.
So
I have
5s.
too many things. Oh, I love it.
It's going to be 1 down.
One down.
Then the same again
Yep.
on 5's take. It's the Ork Gunner. Freeze. 3 more saves minus nothing.
3 more saves minus nothing.
Fine.
Fine again.
Okay, we kill a guardsman. This guy?
Yes, please. That
Poor
would
guy.
be great. They're not just any guardsmen, they're Cadians. That's what they do.
they
They're
stand.
fully trained. They stand, they don't kneel, they don't sit, they don't crawl, they don't roll on the... do teddy bear rolls. They just stand.
Right, in which case then the Deathkill War Trike is going to try his melter shots and his shotguns at this sentinel. See what happens. So he's got like a 2-shot melter gun.
I do like the fact that my sentinel pilot just hasn't seen.
Yeah.
He's like looking the other way. He's like, do.
Ah! Cool. So 2 melter gun shots at him. They're not in half range effects, but they both miss. So a Deathskull. A hit.
Hey.
Freeze.
No, because
Wow. Okay. Sure.
this is going well for you, I feel.
Yeah, it's opening volleys. It's fine. At this rate, the storm's going to do more damage than I did.
Yeah, it will. It actually will.
Anyway, 6 shotgun blasts at it. That's a comfortable one. 1, 2, 3. Falls because it's from 5. Nope. Fine. Okay. Next up, then the gun wagon with its zap gun. What's the profile on a zap gun these days? Zap gun, heavy 1, but I have to roll to determine strength. So it's strength 2d6. I'm putting everything, by the way, from this into the sentinel. Strength 8. And each successful hit, and that's if it's roll 11 plus. It's just 1 strength 8 shot. Hits on a 5. It hits.
It hits.
It wounds.
It wounds. What's its minus? Minus 4?
Minus 3 normally.
So minus
2.
2. I'm gonna roll. I'm not gonna.
It's very cocked in the trees.
It's very cocked in the trees. Unfortunately, it keeps rolling under there.
That's a
That's
1.
a 1. Oh.
Flat 3 damage. And then it's got 2 big shooters that are in Dakar range. 10 Dakar shots. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, accurate. Only 1 wound though.
1 wound.
5.
1 wound.
I actually haven't used the Deathskull reroll for anything, so wound reroll. Nope, just 1.
And that is a no.
No wound.
Oh no!
Lovely. And then big shooter off the back of that truck. He's also going to try it. I have 5 shots.
It's because he wasn't looking the way he wasn't looking.
I'll take the 2 hit rolls. Force to wound.
That's 2 wounds.
Didn't need the Deathskull.
2 wounds. No minus?
Nothing. It's on one.
One wound. Of course, it's on one wound. Is there any more? Any more for any more?
No, I think that is everything for orc shooting, which means orc charge phase.
Hooray!
So yeah, because it's gonna be very quick, we'll just jump straight into that now. Because basically, I'm gonna attempt to charge. Ooh. What's the distance here to here? No, we're on 12, so we can't do that. That's fine. We're gonna do Scrapjet into this, and then Deathkiller into this. So Scrapjet into Sentinel, Deathkiller into Sentinel.
It's like you've got personal grievances against the Sentinels.
They got in my way. They were literally speed bumps, and I intend to run them over. And that's it for declared charge. How far away am I from there? Yeah, I'm over 12 from that one. So yeah, it's literally the only charge I can declare. So I'll start with Scrapjet. They both need 9 inches because we had to appear 9 inches away from you. So Scrapjet first. I assume there's no Overwatch coming?
No.
No.
I mean,
that's a
six.
6. We've got here we go.
Here we
so
go.
Reroll it.
That is also not 9.
Okay, fine.
I mean,
Deathkiller War Trike it is.
Go Sentinels! Woo!
Do I do? I'm not going to do ramming speed. It's tempting. But
It is tempting. I think you should.
No. If I hit it, I kill it. I don't need the ramming. It's just about the distance. So
It
I'm
is.
going to go for it.
You're going to go for it.
9 inch charge from the Deathkiller War Trike.
That's not 9.
Here we go.
That
That's
is
a
9!
nine.
Hey!
That will do. Right, so because of that, I'm literally going to clink into the front of you there. Clink, clink. I don't do any impact hits or anything, so again, we'll jump straight to fight phase because it's just this fight. We get 5 attacks base.
Does very much leave him out on his own, doesn't it?
It does. I've got some console moves.
You've got some... Oh, yeah, that's true.
So yeah, hits on 2s, 5 hits.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think...
Jump 7 to freeze. I can reroll all wound rolls. Yes, that's 5 saves at -2. Minus 1 for you.
1. You know I'm going to roll 5s and 6s,
Is
right?
it 9 o'clock? Yeah, -2 base.
All of these are 5s and 6s, watch.
No, not bad.
Not bad too, but it. Oh, does it blow up?
Does it go boom?
Does it blow up? No.
No.
I'm going to say no.
No.
Sorry, I'll let you...
Fair enough. Okay, so Sentinel is gone. Yeah. Technically morale for the conscripts or not?
So yes,
I killed
and
6 of them.
you killed 6 of them.
So Commissar gives him his leadership of 9.
Yep.
Which means they're going to be leadership free for the check.
Yep.
And if you fail it, you can execute one of them to re-roll it.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Sure.
It's the thing I'm going to do. So, for the Emperor!
They failed.
They failed.
One.
Yep. For the Emperor! No,
No,
still fails!
Alright, so I had one guy executed.
2 die, effectively.
Yeah,
'cause
one flees.
One flees. And then lots.
5, 10, 15, 22.
But it's only on 1s.
But only on 1s.
22.
This is where morale's going to do more damage than the
Yes,
bullets.
oh definitely. Alright, I'm going to roll these and then roll another 3.
Sure.
Those, and then another...
Chuck that one in as
Oh yeah,
well.
I'll chuck that one in. Boop.
Not bad, all things considered. 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's alright. I'll go with that.
4 more. Not too bad. So those 2 I assume, and then pick another 2.
Yeah. Any 2.
Any 2.
Pick a 2, any 2.
Boop, boop. That's a number of conscripts have left
The building. But they've done their job, surviving the copious amounts of firepower.
Cool. With that is the end of Ork Turn 1. So we will be back in a second with the start of the Astra Militarum Turn 1. So we're back now at the end of Guard Turn 1 movement phase. We had just a couple of things to happen in the command phase, which I've just skipped over quickly. Basically, we both gained the CP. Yay. And then the Dust Storm actually decided to do some harm. So, as you know, it came in from this particular flank, and basically the sum total effect is that every one of the guard tanks over here took 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
The command squad and the commander both took a single mortal wound. And we rolled for it, and thankfully the Vulture, even though it was an aircraft, did also only take 1 mortal wound from Sandstorm. And after that, Dan's done some moving and jiggering around. So
I advanced my conscripts over here.
Yep.
And then I move them up to the objective. And I move my command squad forward because I'm trying to get them out of the storm because my commander is basically choking to death on sand. So,
yeah. Funnily enough, if he stands there for 4 turns in a row,
die.
he will die.
And actually, I get to do a thing because this is 8th edition 40k I'm playing. 9th edition 40k I'm playing. I get to roll a dice, and on a 4+ I get to heal a wound on the commander because I have a medic in the command squad. Which I don't do. Well done, medic. Great.
So just talk us through a little bit. Any other sort of significant movement?
I did the equivalent of waving my hands in your face with my sentinels. Sentinel, sorry, just to get in the way. I moved the vulture, out of the dust storm, and I intend to keep it out of the dust storm. The tanks are staying where they are because there's no point moving them. Because I'm trying to defend, and I did sort of anchor up the flank there. My aim, in a moment when I do my orders, because I have to do psychic first, I forgot, but when I do my orders, my aim is to shunt my conscripts to form a human white shield in front of the big tank thing there, back wagon, in vain hope of stopping them from outflanking me, but we shall see. So I believe it's the psychic phase, is that correct?
Yes, let's go straight into psychic phase now.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a psychic action. Ooh. With this chap, who's a sanction psyker.
Super sanction.
He's a super sanction psyker. Yes, he's a sanction. So he's a sanction primary psyker. But basically, I do a psychic action on a 4+. I can make an order. He gets the Cadian keyword. He gets +1 to. Not dispel because that's fantasy. What's it called? Deny the witch.
Deny the witch.
And he also can, if he does a psychic action, he can order in the shooting phase 1 unit within 18 inches that has the same Cadian keyword as him. So, well done you. Well done you. You had one job.
Feeling command point?
I mean, I kind of want to because it feels like.
Feels important?
It feels important, and also it feels like, yay, that's better. So he's done it. But can I command point an action?
It's still manifesting.
It's still manifesting. Oh, okay, so yeah, so
it's still classic. You can reroll a manifestation test, and you're manifesting the action.
So he in the command before the shooting phase, he's going to do move on them, but I'll get to that in a moment. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my astropath to cast Mental Fortitude, which basically makes the conscripts fearless.
Sure, saves them from those 6 casualties they took last time.
Yeah, I know. So this is on a 4 as well, and no, my it's
Gets it.
7. Yep. You've got no, because these are trucks, aren't they?
Yeah, we're boys currently in a truck, so I have no deny.
That's cool. I'm going to then try a smite with them.
Ooh, we're going to be smiting a certain.
So these are done slightly differently.
Because they're a unit.
Well, no, they're even weirder than that. So I don't take a psychic test in the normal way.
It's in the name.
Yeah, it's in the name. I roll 1d6, and then I add +2 to the roll because I've got 6 psychers.
Okay, sure.
And
so
then
d6 +2 in order to manifest spell.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, but
yeah.
No.
Which of course
weirdly
fails.
they can't perils
because they don't
roll double ones. So
fun
fact.
Enough.
Right, so that's all the psychic phase done. It's time for orders.
Yes. Impromptu orders
phase. So this is my command phase, which is slotted between the shooting phase and the psychic phase. So the first order they're going to do is move. So that allows me to move again and advance again. So they are going to...
And this is because you cast the psychic.
Because I cast the psychic action. So they get to move an additional 10 again.
It's almost like they've moved 20 inches.
It is! It's one of my favourite little things, this. I love doing that. And they're fearless as well, which is just bonkers. And they're the most irritating... They're more irritating than Sentinels, you know?
It's almost like they want to get in the way of the tank.
They do. I mean, it does massively leave the Commissar out in the open, but I don't care.
Well, it's fine. He did his job.
He did his job. Because they're fearless now, so yay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to order... these, because I'm within 6, I'm going to shout at them. I'm going to order them to re-roll ones. I can't remember the name of it, but basically they re-roll
Bring
ones
it
to hit.
down. Take aim.
Take aim, and because they're Cadians, that will be re-roll to hit.
Yeah, because Cadians stand still.
So that's his one order, which also means that they get take aim, they get take aim, and they get take aim, because they're within the 6, and technically them if I wish. Which I'm probably going to do, actually. Yes, I'm going to give them take aim as well. Then I'm going to come over to my captain. He's going to my general. Sorry, he is going to give himself the order of move, so that he is no longer in the storm.
Yeah, he's going to get out of the storm.
He's got to get out of the storm. So I need to roll a dice to see how far he can move. He can move. That's better. That's better. So he can go 11, which will bring him over here, which is absolutely fine. And then he is then, should have done it the other way around, but never mind.
That's fine.
You happy with me doing it?
Yeah,
move them as well.
Inch.
Absolute pathetically useless. So they're going to go to here like that. Which then
Abandon the
means-
movement tray.
Abandon the movement tray. Now he has done his 2 orders. He can, on a 4+ order another unit within 6 to have the same order. But what I'm going to do is leave it there because at the moment I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Oh, done them. Yep, no, I'm happy. That's me done.
Cool. So does that mean we're moving on to guard shooting phase?
Shootings. Yep, it is shootings. Cool. I'm going to fire lots of guns at you.
Lovely. Right, we'll be back in 1 second then.
Right, so in my shooting phase, I'm going to start with my Hydras, and my Hydras are going to go after my aircraft.
Your aircraft?
Your aircraft. I mean, I'm not going after my aircraft. The reason being, it will be 5s to hit. Normally they would be 3s to hit, but because it's a dust storm, normally it would be 4s to hit, -1 because of the plane, +1 because they're shooting at something with a fly keyword, and then another -1 because of the dust storm.
Yeah, because they're currently stuck in the dust storm, making it hard to see.
So they have a 72-inch range.
Yeah, I think they're in.
They're ridiculously.
They're literally in the length of the table.
Do you want to fire both of them at the same time? Because they're going at both.
Unless you're using any stratagems.
No.
Then yep.
No.
Feel free to roll them together.
We'll roll all 16 dice then. Out the way. They're re-rolling 1s to hit because they stay still. And they're hitting on. So 6s wound automatically. I must remember this.
Yes. This is actually the first time I've played against this as well.
5s. That's it. Yeah, no 1s. That's pathetic. So these ones have to.
Six.
No, 7.
So 7 freeze.
1.
So 4 total.
4 total. Now normally they'd be damage 2, but you'll get ramshackle.
Yeah, so ramshackle's going to reduce damage 1. What's the AP?
-1 because they're auto cannons. They're basically auto cannons.
Right enough. Well, 5 up either way. I'll be taking 3 damage.
3 damage. Peep, peep, peep. I don't think the heavy bolters are in range from them. No. Which is what I thought. And they're not going to be able to see anything of note. So, right then, let's start with... I can't fire the Death Strike yet because it's turn 1. And it's just they're brewing the tea and making sure it's looking nice, cleaning the surfaces.
Arming the missile.
Yeah.
Appeasing the machine spirit.
Yeah, doing all that jazz. So let's fire my big guns at the middle. That one.
So over here, the boomdackers are naturally -1 to be hit.
I'm getting -1 to hit anyway.
Of course you are. You're firing out the storm.
So how basilisks work is you roll 2d6 and pick the highest. That's how many shots you get.
So you say you're targeting the middle boomdacker?
The truck.
Oh, right. So we are firing on the truck.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine then. Yep.
And are you happy with that as a 6?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so 6 shots. Hitting on 5s. 6 is auto wound. Well, that was good. 1, 2, 3 wounds. And what's its toughness?
Toughness 6.
4 wounds at -3.
4 wounds, -3.
Yes.
Yeah, I get no save.
No. That's 43 wounds.
Yes, it's a high enough strength to actually apply, isn't it?
Yeah. So that was not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 6 wounds on that thing. Can't remember offhand if they have 10 or 12. But it's taken 6.
Next one, same target.
Yeah, same target, cool.
That is 4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
It's getting away.
That is 1 auto hit and 1 hit. So that's 2 wounds at minus.
Minus enough.
Minus enough.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Number 2, it's
2
taking
wounds.
8.
Alright, last one. 5.
Yep, 5 shots.
Reroll 1, because Cadians. No, that's 1 auto and
3s.
2.
Failed a wound.
Haven't failed a wound yet.
Right, 3d3. Pretty sure I'm dead here.
2,
4,
4, 5.
Yeah, that's definitely not. It's not 13 wounds. Let's see if the unfortunate truck goes boom. No, that's a 5.
Oh no.
Yeah, nearly, but no. I would
Okay.
I would totally have careened it.
Yeah, of course you would.
Okay, so there were 10 orcs on board.
Yep.
Ooh, 3 of them die. Unfortunate truck boys. Fair enough. Cool. 7 survivors have jumped out there. Now, what next?
Well, I think I'm going to fire some of my man-portable weaponry. So I think I'm going to fire this at the Boomdecker Snazzy.
So, missile launcher at the first
Yeah.
of the boom back.
It's hitting on 5s because I
Are we going for the closest one?
Yeah, close. It's hitting on 5s I moved. So, and do they have a...
And Boomdecker minus, yeah.
So, wow.
Also
And
wounds.
wounds as well. -2. Yes.
6 up save.
6 or so. Hey! Okay, that's them done.
Grenade launcher. Oh, it's melted,
it's
isn't
melter,
it?
and I don't
Melted,
think my
yeah.
lasguns are in
So, lasguns did 1 wound to the boomdacker there.
because they're amazing.
Yep.
They're the best anti-tank weapon in the game. Just you need a lot of them.
Weight of fire on
Yeah.
6s.
I'm going to fire these guys at them.
Yeah.
At the shocky, plainy Dakar thing.
Yeah, open up with everything. -1 to hit because aircraft.
Yep. So I'm going to fire the melt gun first.
Melt a gun.
Misses.
Misses.
I'm going to fire the rocket. Also
Misses.
misses. And then las guns. Got 7 las guns. And a las pistol actually, because that would be amazing. Because of course, that is a thing. So 3 auto wounds. And 1. No,
Yep.
3 auto wounds. That's it.
Sure.
Because that's the thing.
I take 2 wounds.
How many has he got left? He's got
He'd taken 3 earlier, so he's taken 5.
heavy bolter from that squad in there, and I've got a grenade launcher as well.
Cool. So some infantry fire at the las bomb again.
Yeah. And then las guns. No, las guns. No. So crack grenade with the grenade launcher. Misses.
Yep.
And the heavy bolter. Reroll. 'Cause it. No, nothing.
Yep.
Um,
And then I think so. We've got some mortar fire.
yeah. So these are re-rolling to hit because of the order.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to first squad onto them.
So this is the disembarked
Yep.
unit of Ork troop boys.
Yep, so it's, how many are there?
7.
Hooray! So each of these dice will be a minimum of 3.
Yes.
Last. But apparently I
They
don't
were.
care. So that is 13 shots.
Dunk, dunk, dunk,
Dun,
dunk.
dun, dun, dun.
And strength and AP on these?
They're bolt guns.
The bolt guns, yeah.
Yeah.
Strength 4 AP, nothing.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like the idea that they actually mortar bolt guns.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
4's because you're guardsmen.
Or
Firing
but
indirectly.
re-rolling to hit because of Cadian and order.
Yep. 4's rolling and how many 6?
They auto wound.
4 auto wounds.
4 auto. Here's the silly rule. There's some more auto wounds. Have some more auto wounds. There you go.
But my toughness 5.
Yeah, your toughness 5. Yeah, the toughness 5 helps.
See, alright, 6.
So 2, 4, 6 damage.
Right, I am behind cover though
You
now,
are,
so
yeah.
I'm on a 5 up save. Yeah, and that's 5 of them dead.
Ow.
Mortars. So this is second unit of mortars firing at the remaining Ork boys.
Yeah. This is where I roll triple 1 for shots. Or not. No.
No,
10.
fine.
10's okay. 10's fine.
10 will do it.
10 will do. Rerolling the hit as well. That's a shame.
Thankfully, there's not a lot of sixes.
There's no 6s. Oh, there we go. That's better. There we go. So 1 auto wound, and then a lot of 5s to wound.
Yeah.
He's going to survive, you know. There's only 1 wound. 2 wounds, 2 saves.
2 wounds, 5 up.
Oh,
The knob is left on 1 wound.
that's really annoying. So I know what I'm going to have to do, and it's not going to work. But I'm going to move on to my vulture.
He's got a stray heavy bolter at the front.
He has, so he's going to fire the stray heavy bolter at the. I'm going to split fire.
He's got a split fire.
So I'm going to fire the heavy. It won't work. I'm going to fire the heavy bolter at the knob of 1 wound, and then I'm going to fire my Punisher cannon into the nearest Daka thingy.
Boom Daka, yeah.
Boom
I've
Daka.
got 1 boom Daka on 7 wounds.
Daka boom. I'll do the heavy bolter first because that's less dice.
Yeah, and no hit modifiers.
Yeah. So of course one hit.
4s.
Yeah, no wounds.
I mean, he needs to roll a 1 on morale to stay.
Right, 40 shots at
the boom Daka.
the boom Daka.
-1 to hit, but 6 auto wound.
6 is auto wound,
Right,
which
so
is
how many dice you got
insanely good.
there? So it's what, 12,
12, 18,
20.
20.
Do
I'll
this
do it
twice.
in 20s. So that's 1, 2, 3 auto wounds, and those. Oops, that wasn't.
Oh, Hammer of the Emperor. Why you do me like this?
These are to wound. What's the toughness?
So for 6 is a vehicle.
So it's still wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
So that meant 5 so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 12 wounds so far.
Yeah.
This is a silly rule. I've not used it before.
It's fine. Let's see how it goes.
Why take anti-tank weapons? There's no point. None.
Cool.
So that is 12 saves, please.
AP.
Nothing.
Okay, I've actually got a 4 up here. So statistically, I should survive. But let's find out.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Another one here.
5, 6. I'm on 1 wound.
No!
Told you.
Oh, I'm going to fire the sentinel out now.
Yeah, you've got Fancy Sentinel, yeah. Boom Daka's on 1 wound. We've got a Sentinel looking to finish it off.
5's to hit. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Freeze.
Jumps in.
Oh,
No.
I'm not going to waste any heals on it. That's hilarious.
Boom Daka.
Do you know what I should have done? I should have fired the heavy bolter earlier. Never mind. I've got the heavy bolters on there. I'm going to fire it at your battle wagon.
Yes, so we've got many conscripts and...
The conscripts on fire. The conscripts have run very, very fast.
They're just getting in the way. So we've got some heavy bolters at the battle wagon. Cool. Where are we going? Over here.
Here will do. Oh, that's an auto.
1 auto.
Thingy. No reroll because...
It's forced to hit.
No, it's...
Oh, you're in the
5 'cause
storm
I'm in the storm. That's a hit.
Yep, hits.
And then... There's a wound.
Wounds.
2 wounds.
AP.
-1.
Sure. Heavy water. So I'm on a 4 up save. So I fail 1, but it's... Ramshackle, so reduced to 1 damage. So I'm 14 wounds remaining.
I think that's it.
Cool.
Oh, no, it's not. I know what I'm going to do, because I want that to die. I'm going to charge the Sentinel.
Well, if you go charge it, I'm going to overwatch it.
Go for it.
I'll spend 1 CP, and I'll be overwatching at that Sentinel. Let's see how this goes.
I'm going to Hadouken it.
Well, you're in Daka range now.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 14...
I need 6s.
Yeah, it's what I'm hitting on half the time anyway. Cool, so mech special, 14 shots.
No 6s there.
Misses.
No 6s.
Fine. You know what? Deathskull reroll. No, so close. Then big shooter, hitting on 6s. Nope. Just spraying bullets at it. And then what distance? You're within 6 inches, aren't you?
I believe so.
Yeah. In which case, I've got more shooting. Yeah.
Oh, have you? Sorry, I do apologise.
First of all, got a blaster. Missed. And 2d6 burner bottles at it.
Go for it. Do they auto hit?
No.
Oh.
They're just a thrown grenade. They may have burner in the name, but...
Burner by name.
Nope, I just rolled all those dice.
Well done.
And not a single 6.
Well done.
Bullets everywhere except the target.
I don't know if I'm in.
4 inches, measure it.
In?
It could be. I think that's in.
That's in.
That is in. Yeah.
I get one attack. One
Clunk.
attack. Hang on.
Yeah, we'll go straight into the fight phase then.
I actually got to check what their weapons go. I'm pretty certain these weapons go for. So let me just check.
You kick the boomdacker to death.
I want to kick it to death. Scout sons. Oh, yeah, he's bad. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Whoa! Yep.
Hits.
Hits and sprint.
Doesn't auto wound.
That would be.
Because it's not just range attacks, is it?
No, it is just range attacks.
Oh, is it just range
just
attacks?
range attacks.
Thank God for that.
I need. That will do! You get a save, and then. Hadoosh!
4 up save.
Come on! Yeah! Hadoosh!
Do ICP?
No! Because it's funny!
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, you killed it.
Oh, that was
do
really funny.
Do I explode? Yes! I believe on the boomdacker, it's everyone within 3 inches takes 1 mortal wound.
that sounds
Just
right.
want to check.
He's getting a promotion. D3 more wounds.
Oh, within 3 inches.
Within 3 inches.
Okay, cool. So actually, yeah, it's D3 within 3. So for the Sentinel, he takes 2 mortal wounds.
That's fine. He does not care.
For my own neighbouring boomdacker, it's also 2. But I am a Deathskull, so it's 1.
Fair
enough.
That was funny.
And we'll just check. But I'm guessing the random orc knob is not
It's
in
3
3 inches.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not. Fair enough. However, quick morale for... Oh, no, actually, fight back first of all. No, not fight back, I'm dead.
You don't
what am I on about? I exploded.
There's no fighting back for you. Do you know what I am going to do?
Are you going to console into me?
I'm going to consolidate. He's like, yeah! He's like a martial artist sentinel walk. He's like, ooh, yeah!
Where's your wound marker gone? You
He's
take
on
it.
the-
Oh, it's on
he's
his
on
base,
the-
he's hiding.
he's on
Cool.
the-
Well, in that case then, I will get to fight back. Now
Yeah,
with this
go
boomdacker.
for it. Bring it.
How many attacks have I got? Is it 4 probably for this thing?
I should.
You might just leave it on that page.
It is 4 attacks.
On
Hit
5s.
on weapon skill 4.
Oh, 4s?
Yeah, they're
Lovely.
orcs. They're all vehicles. All
Fighting orc vehicles.
When you roll like that, I mean,
Strength 6, is it?
strength is 5 because you're always 1 less strength
Okay.
on a vehicle than you are toughness.
I'll hit reroll for a Deathskull to hit reroll.
Yep.
Didn't help. Okay, wound roll. Wounds. It'd be
1.
nothing.
4.
It's
Yes.
fine. Sure. Just angry
You
sentinel.
get to shoot at him in
I
combat.
did. I overwatched him.
No,
I
you
punched
get to shoot
him.
at him in
Oh
combat
yeah. I
if
know.
you want
next
to.
week, which I'm going to be doing because I don't get to do anything else otherwise.
No.
Fair enough. Well, that's neutralised a lot of my incoming anti-infantry fire.
I mean, that wasn't what I intended to
I
do.
know.
He just thought, oh, why not?
Alright, fine.
Wow.
And then finally, morale check for this guy. He needs a 1.
No.
No, he's running away.
I mean, they're the things that terrify me, so I'm quite pleased.
Yeah, they're one of my major bullet
I was going to
outlaws.
say that they are horrifically terrifying.
Those sentinels have done work. Right, in that case then, after that charade...
I'm really sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Neither am I.
That was really funny.
We'll be back then in a second with Orc Turn 2.
That was hilarious.
So, we're now at the start of Turn 2, which means we've got a couple of things to do in the Orc command phase. So, first of all, we both gain a CP. Second of all, we need to roll for the Wasteland Dust Storm to see whether or not it extends further onto the battlefield or possibly recedes a little bit. So I'm going to roll for that now. With a dice.
I would really like you to not
Yeah.
extend it.
So on a 3+, it's going to extend a further 6 inches onto the table. The 1 or 2 will recede 6 inches. So I'll roll.
roll it that.
Let's see what happens. It's extending out.
Oh, of course it is.
So that means our Dust Storm is now 18 inches in from the table edge.
I'm going to lose my commander.
I'm going to keep running through the storm every turn. Fair enough. So the only other thing for Orc turn 2 command phase is I am going to, of course, be calling the War!
Very good.
So yeah, Zagdrag is on the table in his transport, so he's going to be yelling War at the top of his lungs, as is everybody else. So, we'll be back in just a minute with my movement phase. Right, so we're back after some deliberating.
It's going really well.
Phase. Yeah, so unfortunately the guardsmen are just keeping us at distance, really, as much as we don't want them to be. Yeah, so in particular, these conscripts are they're going to have to take the brunt of that charge from the Meganobs, because otherwise we're just going to stand there and not clear them quick enough, and then we're never going to get anywhere. So yeah, Warboss and Meganobs have hopped out to charge them. Wasbomb's flown into centre, just avoiding the storm enough at this point, skirting the edges. We'll decide what he's going to fire at in a minute. Deathskull Wartrike has taken best advantage of the war, and he's advanced. He's auto-advanced 9 once per game to zip all the way around here, and he's ready to charge into the guard lines on this flank. We've had the Death Copters have appeared from reserve, so they've landed down here, and they're looking at either a 9-inch charge on the Weird Veins, or the Vulture, or a 10-inch charge on the Guardsman on the objective, which is the key one for turn 2. Trucks full of boys have again sort of made their way around a little bit, but been held up by the distance between them and the targets.
Do you want to look at the funny thing, Tony? Should we show this? Look.
Yeah, that damn sentinel has held us up. So the weird boys decided to jump out to go deal with him. So hopefully Snazskull's gonna make sure he dies this turn for definite.
He's getting promoted.
Yeah, because we do not want him hanging around for another turn, otherwise that is really going to stall our Boomdecker.
He's so getting promoted.
So that's everything for Boom Phase. So we'll jump quickly into the Psychic Phase, because all it is really is Snazskull just attempting to blast the Sentinel. He's not doing anything else other than attempting to smite it, so he's just going to try that now. Just about. I think I'll be with 24-inch for deny. For the
yeah,
phase.
should we check that? Because
yes.
Could be 24. I don't think he is, but...
I mean, you've got Primaris Psychic there.
Yeah, he's out.
Just out of range.
No, they're
just out.
They're out.
Fair enough. In which case, that's a smite. How many mortal wounds? 2. 2. Moving on to. Well, that's helpful. Hopefully, between the shooting and the combat, we can finish it off. Cool. So we'll be back in a second then with Orc shooting phase. Well, we're going to start where we should always start when there's the chance, and that is with the boss. The boss will open up the first salvo of the turn, so he's going to start with his big shooter, and he's going to attempt to just cull some of these conscripts in his face. Now, are we seeing any more fancy stratagems or not?
No.
No, they've done their job now. Their job is.
I mean, they're fearless, so
yeah. No modifiers to saves this time.
No.
Fair enough. Which case, we start with 5 big shooter shots.
I've said that I'm just going to let you all know now. There will be 1 left. Just 1.
We'll see. 5 big shooter shots hitting on 4s. It's a Grot Gunner. Lovely. Freeze. Deathskull reroll. 2 wounds minus nothing.
That'll be 2 saves, don't
These conscripts. Fine. Okay, well, we'll start with the boss. So now, we're actually going to the gun wagon itself, and we're going to start with... I'm going to see what the main cannon does to that Chimera next to them. Because I want to see... yeah, I just want to see what damage you can do with that. So it's going to start with the cannon and the Chimera, and then it's going to put all the big shooter shots into the conscripts directly in front of us. But we'll start with the cannon firing... so starting with the cannon, it gets D6 shots. 4. It's going to be hitting on 4s because it's a gun wagon turret.
And this is at the Chimera.
This is the Chimera. Deathskull reroll. No. There's a wound.
Yes. Yay!
-2. -1 for you.
-1 for me because armor and contempt.
God.
Yeah. Love it.
Fine anyway.
Fine.
And then bullets. Bullets at conscripts. Bullets at conscripts on 5s. And then freeze. 3 saves minus nothing.
Take that one away. 2.
Then it's going to be all the shots from the Mega Knobs into the conscripts. Starting with the Scorcher for D6 auto hits. 3 auto hits. 5. Deathskull reroll. 1 wound minus 1 on you.
6. No.
Yeah, 1 dead conscript. Lovely.
Take that one off.
Yep. And then 2 custom shooter shots hitting on 6s from the combi weapon.
Nope.
No. And then, I'm sorry, it's 3 at that range because it's a dagger range. Nope. And then 6 shots per Mega Knob. 4 Mega Knobs worth of custom shooters. Bam.
That's lots of.
It's 5s is what it is. It's not a lot of hits.
No.
It's a lot of bullets.
It's a lot of bullets. They want to hit them in combat.
They do want to hit them in combat. Freeze.
Hey, that's better. Minus.
4 saves minus nothing.
Minus nothing. That's 3 saves, Tony.
1 dead conscript.
1 dead conscript.
Yeah, great.
I told you, they're nails. They're white shields. Because you keep calling them conscripts. They're white shields.
Oh, they're white shields. I'm sorry. Alright, fine. What's that? 10, 14 survivors currently.
I mean, how many attacks do those make?
We'll find out.
I was going to say.
We will find out. Okay, so next up then, we will continue pumping some bullets into those conscripts. In the
oh, that thing.
Yeah, well, it's not blasted yet. So
okay.
this thing, it's actually going to put all its mega cannon weaponry into this basilisk.
That one.
Yes, this basilisk. Then all its bullet-based weaponry into the conscripts. Mega cannons, this basilisk, bullets at the conscripts. And we start with all the mega cannons and everything else at this basilisk. So 2d3 shots from each cannon. Well, d3 from each cannon.
That's not bad.
That's the Vol 6. I have to roll them one at a time. First mega cannon, 5s to hit because of the storm.
Yep.
Because I normally hit on 4s here. Fine, that's okay. Or miss.
You have
Second
the
one.
same kind of thing again.
Okay, so we've landed 1 hit. I will Deathskull reroll here. No, 1 hit. Strength 10. It wounds.
It's a wound. Minus?
It's actually quite a lot.
Because it will make a difference.
Yeah, so it's normally AP minus 3, so minus 2 for you, putting you on a 4+ save.
I passed it, Tony.
Fine.
I mean, I'm taking wounds every time.
I take
like the sand in the barrels and stuff.
Wounds now from my weapons. D3 shots on the Smasher Gun. 2. Also, 5s to hit. 1 hit. Freeze to wound.
Yeah.
Wounds. This one's actually AP4 base.
So 5.
No.
No.
Yes, AP4 base.
So it goes down to
a 5 up save this time.
No, because I'm a contempt. So
yes, it's down to minus 3.
Yeah.
You're on 2 up save.
Yeah.
So you're on a 5 up save.
That is right. Yeah, I passed.
The storm has protected it.
Yeah, the storm
massively.
is like it's just loving the storm.
The minus 2 hits and the +1 save.
It's like all the sort of like they've basically hunkered down in the ground and all the sand and stuff getting in.
Okay, 12 super shooter shots at some conscripts who are not in the storm. So 4s.
That's not amazing.
It's fine.
It's
for
okay.
Orks.
It's
That's
great. It's okay. It's okay.
2s.
That's good.
That's
all right.
5 at minus 1.
5 at minus 1.
Yeah.
This is more like it. This is more like it, Tony. 6s. It's 4.
4 more dead.
4 more
that
dead.
way. Trey, I'm guessing.
Yep. Do you want to take this over
Yeah,
as well?
I'll take those.
I mean, that's still a whole squad of guardsmen there.
I know. Right, next. We're actually going to move down here then.
Yep.
So we're going to have the Deathskull War Trike. He's actually doing some split firing. Actually, no.
No.
Split fire or not split fire? Yes, he's... No, we just need the guardsmen dead. So, all that means, all his shooting is going to these guardsmen. I'm going to fire his heavy flamer variant of his flamer jet. Yes, he's going to go D6 heavy flamer shots on them and all the shotguns.
Yep.
D6 heavy flamer. 2. Does not have blast, it's just flamer, so... auto hit, strength 5, so Deathskull. 2 wounds. Minus
1 because it's a heavy flame.
Kills
1. Bloop.
No, I'm assuming it's going from this end. And then 6 shotgun blasts. 5 of these.
That's not bad.
4 of them hit.
Better.
freeze.
That's
4
really
wounds,
good.
minus
4
nothing.
wounds minus nothing. That is 2 saves.
2 dead. Next up then. Tell you what, boom Dacker into that sentinel.
No, it's going to live, Tony. It's going to live.
I'm gonna kill it.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna kill it.
It's going to
There we
live.
go. 14 shots.
Yeah.
But this is from the mech special on 5s.
Yeah, that's good.
Towards 5 are you?
Yeah.
4s. Deathskull reroll. 3 wounds, minus 2.
Minus 1
Minus 1.
because of
Armor of contempt.
silliness. Oh,
Dead, 6
it's dead.
damage.
Doesn't
Dead.
blow up. Oh, I saw
No.
the 6. No, it's not.
That's fine. Dead sensible.
That's a shame.
lovely.
You get promoted.
Yeah.
It's a pile of scrap. That was quite cool.
That's fine. Right. Stupid sentinel. All the stupid sentinels are dealt.
No, stupid sense.
Alright, so I think next up we just need to try and put all our... Let's put all the rockets.
It feels like I've made you have to think.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that aircraft is annoying.
It is
Then
annoying,
I'm
isn't it?
Dead.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
I don't like the mouse one to hit. That's
No.
really penalising for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the rockets from these
Yep.
into this squad of 10
That
guardsmen.
squad.
Now, these are blast weapons.
Oh, okay. So minimum of 3.
No,
Oh no, what's
wait,
the minimum of?
You're not 11 men, are you? You're 10 men.
No, I'm 10 men.
All the rockets
Yep.
into that squad of guardsmen.
You're gonna try and dacker them.
Try and dacker them. So,
you try.
the first copter gets 2d3 rockets for 5.
That's not bad.
The second one gets 2d3 rockets
That's
for 3.
For 3.
Is minimum anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the rockets, and then there's Mega Blaster later. But, 5s. 1, 2, 3 hits. I just want to clear some guardsmen up and I want to make use of blast. I want to really hit that fire, but 6s to hit. Sorry, 3 hits, 2s. That's 3 dead guardsmen.
Obliterated guardsmen.
Yeah, AP minus 2, so
Yeah,
3
no
dead
chance.
guardsmen.
Yeah.
Right, then we'll do custom Mega Blasters also. It's D3 and it's blast. It's minimum 3.
Yeah.
So it gets
So
3
3
shots. Which I'll miss. But did I Deathskull? I did.
No, you haven't Deathskull.
Let's reroll the 1 because I don't want to harm myself with my. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're hurting yourself.
Deathskull 5 up save.
No.
I do hurt myself.
Yep.
This thing, the battle wagon. What's it in Dacker range of? 18, just with the weird veins. It's gonna put the because it's a single shot. There's nothing better. It's gonna put the zap cannon into the aircraft.
Of course it is.
On the off chance that it hits it. And then it's going to put its big shooter shots into the... It's going to go for 3 shots at that far squad that we've been injured.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the zap cannon, the aircraft.
Yep.
6s!
Yay!
Although now I have to probably roll and see what the strength was.
6. So
Okay.
5s to wound.
Oh, T7.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, it's hit. 5s.
No.
Deathskull reroll.
Yeah, wounds. What's its damage? What's its
It's AP a fair bit.
AP a fair bit? That's really helpful.
Yeah. It's a zap gun. I rarely get to use it on the zap gun, but so far it's a 100% hit rate. Zap gun, it's AP free base, so minus 2
Minus
for you.
2. Yeah, wounds! My goodness!
Flat free.
That's gone down to 10 wounds. Blimey.
Zap!
It zapped me.
And then 3 big shooter shots at the guardsmen who
Yeah.
just firing at.
Yeah. Wow!
2 hits. 3s. 2 saves!
2
minus
saves.
nothing.
Minus nothing. Oh, no, another 2 die.
And I'm going to remember the fact there's a second big shooter on it.
Yep.
And do the same again.
And do the same again.
3 shots at that range, 1 extra hit.
Nope.
Doesn't win down.
Okay.
So that was how many? 2 more dead?
2 more.
Launcher.
They are a squad that may be fleeing this town.
Yeah, that's the hope. Scrapjet. It's going to put all its rockets into that aircraft and see if we can deal with it. And then all its bullets into
So
weird
you'll get
things.
+1, won't you? Because it's
On one of them.
On one of them.
But +1, -1. So the rocket that targets vehicles is hit on 5s.
Yeah.
So I'll roll that.
No.
Deathskull reroll. No.
Still no.
Then we get 3d3 rockets at it. They're all hitting on 6s.
No.
2, 2, and 1.
Oh, that was it. Sorry, that was it.
Yeah, 3d3 shots.
Yeah.
Hitting on 6s. 1.
1.
Freeze, strength 8. Wounds, minus
Oh,
1.
wounds.
Minus 1 for you.
-1 in total. How exciting. No, he's fine.
Damn it. Fine. And all these big shooter shots are the weird veins.
Oh, leave them alone.
Bang, 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 bang,
With their
bang,
6-up armor
Yeah,
save.
'cause they're the only thing. They're in 18 inch. We're getting the full whack at
I mean, if you hit them, they will fall over.
Yeah. So 10 big shooter shots for the Ork gunner I was going for there. 1, 2. Should have been a grot gunner, but that's his one marker. 2
Does that have a grot?
3s. 2 minus nothing, but you're in light cover.
Oh, yeah. So I get a 5-up save.
I did not have flag out. No.
Oh!
God damn, the infantry saves. Then same again, 4 from the grot gunner. Reasonable. Nope. Points on the battlefield up with us.
I will check if they've got a 6-up save.
Well, they passed on to 6 anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I want to check for when these inevitably go.
So these ones wounding, yes, it's 4 more saves.
Bear with me.
I can believe that they might not have flak and they'd have a 6.
Yeah, it's a 6-up. I was right. I do know this codex inside out. I just doubt how many?
3 more saves.
3 more saves or 5-up?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yes!
yeah, 5 because of light cover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of light cover.
So
1.
1.
1.
Wow.
1.
Wow.
I mean, they don't get +2 to cast anymore. Ooh.
Big shooter at them from the truck. Not in Dakar.
I mean, I feel like this is straws and clutching now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Missed. Oh, Deathskull. Because I can.
Still
Yeah.
missed.
Still missed. Fine. I think we're done for shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done for shooting.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be back in a second with Ork charge phase.
I'm really sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to charge you now.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Right then, charges. We'll start with the important one, which is going to be the Deathcopters into the unit of guardsmen on the objective.
Deathcopters,
Yeah.
guardsmen. How much do you need to roll, Tony?
I need to roll a 10
10.
because of when we came in.
I mean, you get a reroll.
I do get a reroll, and for 2 CP, I'm going to be using ramming speed because they are a unit of vehicles.
Yeah, that's true. Are they vehicles?
They're vehicles, yeah.
Oh,
They've got the vehicle keyword.
of course they are.
They're all vehicles.
Yeah.
Dive on 'em, lads! Whoa!
So yeah, so I'm going to be using ramming speed, which means I get to make a 3d6 charge and move the full 3d6. Yeah. But you have to be...
So it's a 3d6 with a reroll.
Yes.
What's the worst that could happen
I
here?
don't make it.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Roll the dice.
Right.
I'm actually tempted. Hang on, before we
Okay,
do
you
this,
have any-
I'm actually tempted to do an Overwatch. Nah, go on.
Are you good?
Yeah.
No other stratagems?
No.
That's fine then.
That's okay.
Need a 10 on 3d6.
Go on then. Nope.
Oh, I saw the first 5 and I was like confident.
You got a reroll, Teddy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
11.
Oh, he's in. He's
11.
in.
It's
He's
a
in.
6, a 4, and a 1.
Oh.
Thank God for that. Right. Right, so 11 inches puts the furthest forward guy there.
It's like you needed to make that.
Yep. It's almost like it was a key important charge. Dink, dink, and dink. Lovely. Right. Moving on to less decisive charges. Actually, wounded. We'll do a Death Killer, just see what he gets, because he's going to be going in for just this infantry squad. 4 inch will do it.
No,
in fact,
it's fine.
I'm going to re-roll it. Because
You're going to reroll it?
I'm going to be moving 2
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
2!
That was an
Tink.
amazing...
Okay, over here, crucial charges. I mean, I was so tempted to go for the Chimera as well, potentially, but no. Right. We're going to start with Zagdrag himself.
Okay.
See what he connects with. So he's charging the conscripts as he's only declared target.
He is. He's going
7.
7 inches.
Crushing armor. It triggers for D3. 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, you can take those off.
Yeah. Any 2 in particular?
Just the 2 back ones on that. Yeah.
Bang, and bang. Ah, he doesn't want to die, Dan. Doesn't want to
He's
die.
done his duty.
Charge from the Magnobs.
Yeah,
8 inch. That's fine. They're going to do some slingshotting. Yeah. 8.
As I said,
Round.
only 1 left.
Slam.
How many attacks do they get each?
So they get 3 attacks, 4 attacks each because the
that's
wild's on.
quite a lot.
Yeah, 4 attacks each. Hitting on freeze because they've got +1/-1.
Right, okay.
Power claw for -1, +1 for war boss.
So that's a lot of attack.
I think that's it for charges.
Okay.
Right, we'll be back in a second then with Ork fight phase. We'll start with the Deathcopters.
Start
They're
with the Deathcopters.
Again, key important combat here. Now, Deathcopters have 2 attacks base.
They do.
They also have the wide effect.
They do.
But they're going to do whirly blades, which is what they do. Which means they make 3 attacks per attack.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good. So each Deathcopter is putting out 9 attacks.
I mean, that's quite nasty, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Don't appreciate that.
I need some dead guardsmen. Hitting on freeze.
That's a lot of 3s.
Yeah, that's a good number.
Alright,
That's a good number of hits.
That's a good number. What's the strength?
I think we're strength 6.
Oh, that's good. Strength 5 or 6 does make it.
No, we're strength 5.
+1?
Yeah, it's strength 4 +1.
Ah, right. Okay.
Oh no! Wow,
Yeah, that's what I mean. +1.
So
Yep.
because of the wire, I'm on 6.
Yeah, so.
2s.
Yeah.
That's a good break point. And I haven't used it yet, so Deathskull reroll.
Oh, yeah.
That is 3, 6, 9, 10, 12 saves.
12 saves.
At -1.
-1, I still get a 6-up save.
Yeah, you do.
I just need how many do I need to survive?
A few.
Just 1. No, just 1. 2, 4, 6, 12 saves, yeah?
Yeah, 12 saves.
Okay, here we go. That's a lot of 6. There's 2 6s.
2 6s, which means the squad is dead regardless of
Yeah,
existing cards.
that's
It's
sad.
lovely.
That's sad. I'll let you
Yeah.
take that.
Okay, next. We'll do Deathkiller.
Okay.
Who we said before has 5 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit, 6 attacks because Waaagh without effect. I should roll here. Can you see me? 2s, they all hit.
Funny that.
Strength 8 from the Waaagh. 2s, can reroll all wounds anyway. Yep, that's 6 dead because it's AP -2.
Damage 2.
No, AP -2.
Yeah, but is it damage 2?
Yes, it
It
is.
does make a difference because of the heavy
base,
weapons.
which means it actually wipes them.
Yep, they're gone.
Yes, because the claw is actually AP2 damage.
Yeah. That's okay.
Wipes the heavy weapon team
This is
in one
looking
go.
very good for you now.
Well, the Orks have made contact.
Yeah, I mean, after a quite horrendous.
3-inch console. We called the Waaagh and made contact, so this is our heaviest hitting turn. Conscripts. I'm going to roll it because I want to see them die. I don't trust your dice.
Lots of ones. Lots of ones.
Right, so I think the war boss has 5 attacks base.
I think the war boss could potentially kill. Oh no,
No, he just doesn't grab
he hasn't
enough.
got enough.
He has 5 attacks base plus the Waaagh.
Okay.
2s. Deathskull reroll.
Oh.
2s.
2s. Yeah.
Yeah, he
that's
kills 6.
6. So there's
2 left.
2 left.
And I'm going to assume the Mega Knobs kill the remaining 2.
I mean, roll it. Roll. No, I'm not gonna make you roll.
I'll roll one of them if need be. Morale phase. Guardsman squad here lost 5.
Lost 5. I am going to roll it because 4 plus 5, 9.
I'm
so,
assuming they fail.
Yep. How many models? Because it is models.
So after one guy
3.
flees, there are 3 models.
Not that guy, if possible,
Oh,
please.
Tom's guy,
Yeah,
yes,
Tom's guy.
Grenade launcher? It's grenade launcher, sergeant, comms, or heavy weapons.
Not great, is it? Actually.
No. It's all the fancy.
Take the comms off.
Comms off, yeah?
Yeah, take comms off. And then another one dies. So
Yes,
I
and
will
please.
take the sergeant off.
Yeah, so that's it for morale.
Yep.
So there's no scoring at this point, but at the end of your next turn is going to be all about who controls this objective.
It's going to be very
20
interesting.
entry points. So, I guess we'll move on now to Guardsman turn 2.
Nice. Come on, face. That was quick. Right. So. No, I lost some wounds.
Yeah,
on
so
each of my vehicles.
yeah, basically, again, because the dust storm is now extended out to roughly about here. Each of the artillery vehicles have all lost an additional wound. We've lost a couple of wounds on the mortar teams and the infantry squads down here. The commander
Was just out.
and he managed to evade the storm today. But we'll have to see whether or not any of the Orks get caught in it in their way in. So, yeah, we've both gained a CP, and other than that, Are we moving or have we moved?
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Lovely. Right. Well, we'll be back in a second and after moving.
Okay, so I did a thing. I did some movement. That's hovering now, and I turned it the right way around. I know I didn't need to do that in the game, but it
makes sense.
Annoy me that it's the wrong way around and I'm shooting backwards. I moved the weird veins to kind of get in the way and be in sort of like flies on a car windscreen for the Ork boss. I moved the Commissar and the Astropath. I forgot to move the Chimera.
Oh, do that now.
I might do that now if that's all right, because I can get the ball. I can get the guys out, can't I? Which is actually what I wanted to do. So I knew there was something I'd forgotten to do. So I'm just going to jump these chaps out here. This is what we call in the business a crossfire. There we go. There's one thing I wanted to do. I want to try and heal the wound off of the Colonel.
Yep.
So, yay! Colonel's fixed.
Yeah.
That's the first time ever since this 8th edition codex was released that I've ever been successful with that. You should be honoured.
And it was the cost of how many guardsmen?
How many guards? Oh, loads. They finally found where the first aid kit was. Oh yeah, sorry. Can we move the Chimera up to?
Oh yes, yeah, we said
there.
Just trying to block it off, yeah.
Yeah, just get in the way, really.
Great.
That really. That's good. How lovely. So I'm going to move on to psychic phase.
Let's do that. Let's do
psychic phase. So psychic phase. First of all, I'm going to try and do smite with my Astropath. Now you might be thinking, why are you doing it with the Astropath, Dan? Because that seems silly. Well, I've got to do it with the Astropath because the Astropath, when doing a smite, only gets 1d6 to cast.
Yeah, he's going to try and smite the.
He's going to try and smite. So I'm going to try and smite the Deathskull on a 5-up. No, he's not. Then I'm going to try and smite the Jet with these dudes. So I'm going to need a 6, but I get +1 to cast, but again only on 1d6. It's going really well. And then I'm going to use a smite on 7. He's nearer the Jet, I think.
Pick which one you want.
I'll go for the Deathcopters.
Well, you got...
No, failed.
What? Is that a 6?
Yeah, it was a 6.
Yeah, of course.
So that was my psychic phase.
Productive psychic phase.
Productive.
Let's go to something more productive.
Let's indeed. So what I'd like to do is do some orders now. So the first order I'd like to do is gunners, target, aim, fire. That one.
Rerolls.
Rerolls.
Rerolls on the mortar teams?
Rerolls on them as well. Yeah, rerolls.
Rerolls on the infantry squad?
Might as well reroll every time. No! Ha! He is then going to order them first rank fire, second rank fire.
Other infantry squad gets first rank fire, second
So this one first rank, everything else is rerolls.
Lovely.
Ooh. Yes! He's going to first rank fire, second rank fire them as well.
Yeah, comms links.
No, well, it's my
Really?
relic, because I can order up to 24
Nice.
with the relic, so that's quite cool. So he's going to do that. Cool. Okay then. Shooting.
Yep, so we'll start shooting.
Alright then. So I'm... Oh! Should we save the Death Strike till last? Because that can potentially fire this turn.
Surely it'd be best to do it first because it'll blast stuff.
Well, it'll blast stuff there anyway. I'm kind
Okay,
of...
well,
that's
up to
where
you.
I'm going to aim it potentially.
Okay.
So
It's going to be going for the gaggle of vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, or... No, it's definitely going over there. Right,
Fair
so
enough.
let's start off with this unit.
So this infantry squad at the back.
Firing at... I'm really tempted to fire at the plane. But
You'll be at -1 anyway because you're in the storm.
yeah, so I'll fire at the plane.
Yeah,
Because
because you're
that's
firing
rapid
out
fire.
of because you're firing out of the storm.
Yep.
Your vision is obscured.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4. 24 lasgun shots. 'Cause-
Let's see what these do.
Plus, I'm also going to fire a frag at it as well. Because it actually makes more sense statistically because you auto wound on 6s.
Because it's your best anti-vehicle
Weapon.
Weight of fire.
Fire. Yes. So that is... How many did I say? It was 24, wasn't it?
Yeah, you said 24.
So, there we go.
Where do we
And then I'll do
roll?
an extra d6.
Where do we want to roll?
Well, I'll do my extra d6 and frag because it's the same stat. That's an extra 3. So I think I've run out of dice at this point. So I'll re-roll 3 of these. I'll re-roll 1s because they remain stationary. That's a lot of 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get to reroll those. And I've got an extra hit that I need to do the reroll to wound. But and then was it 3? I've got 3 extras plus the reroll, so I will roll them separately because they get to reroll if they fail. If that makes the extra 3 get to. So nope. And then these ones, which are the ones that I rolled. So another auto hit and 2 6s. No. So that is from Lasgun Fire.
5 auto wounds?
5 auto wounds? I have got a heavy bolter coming in as well.
Well, Lasguns first of all. 4 up save. I take 2.
And then heavy bolter. 1 auto wound and 1 hit. Does wound. So 2 wounds. -1.
5 ups. Passes 1
wound,
fills 1.
Ramshackle.
1 wound
So
ramshackle.
That's not bad.
It's
down
on
to
4.
5 and number 4.
It's right after number 3.
Thank you. I'm then going to fire this lot, the frag grenade, of which I get 5. And then I have got a lasgun there as well, because he's the loader.
Mm-hmm.
As the loader can fire, he has auto hit. That is a reroll. They're rerolls because that's an auto hit, and this is a wound roll. No, so 2 saves, 2 normal saves.
I'm fine.
Yeah, heavy bolter. Need to roll 1 more.
That's on 6 then.
Yeah, and then 1 wound. Fine.
It's fine.
Do you know what's really funny?
What?
They have lasguns.
In addition to the mortars.
Yeah. Because the loader can fire separately.
Go on, what are we doing then?
Right, I'll come to that. No, actually, I'm going to do the sensible thing. And
Hydra's going to anti-air stuff?
no, I kind of want to finish them off with lasguns because it's funny. But I don't really know what to aim at. Oh, I'm going to need some thinking time.
No worries.
Because I don't want to fire them yet because I want to open up a can.
Death Strike. Roll to see if the Death Strike does something.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Right, so what is the designated target? On each roll to see if it goes
No, I got to roll to see if it goes off, and then I can use my stratagems.
So do you do any stratagems before the roll? to see
No,
if it goes?
because you
That's
have to
fine,
know
then.
it's going off. Because this
That's
isn't
fine,
the
then.
shooting, this is the thing. So 6.
6.
Ooh!
Nearly
It's
even
not
down.
going off. Okay, that makes all sense.
Still priming the firing mechanism.
They're rubbing the missile and they're putting oil in and checking the temperature and
Waiting for the sun to be in the right
calibrating
position.
it and all sorts of things.
And they're doing all that in a dust storm.
Okay. No, okay, I know what I'm doing. So mortars into that, lasguns into that, mortars into that, lasguns into that.
Okay, so
I-
mortars into the mega knobs
Yep.
and las guns into the last one blaster.
Yep. So I'll do the lasguns separately. I'll do the lasguns first, actually.
Okay.
Are you happy with me doing all the lasguns, all the mortars for the 2 separate squads?
Yeah, sure, just mix
Yeah.
it together. Just roll it all
So,
together, it's fine.
Yeah. So that'll be 2, 4.
There's no stratagems in effect and they're all under the same
yeah,
orders.
Yeah.
So
2, 4, 6 plus 6. So here we go. 6s, please, and I get to reroll because silliness.
this is 5s to hit.
It is 5s to hit, but I do get to re-roll. So I got that many hits and 5 wounds.
This is on the
It's on the plane.
The plane on 2 wounds. 4 up.
Yes!
Yeah, it goes down.
Pew, 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 pew.
But importantly, does it explode?
I hope it does. No,
No,
that's disappointing.
No careening.
I will move that out of the way.
Yeah, Bobby at the back. Oh well. Crashed and burned into the dust storm.
Literally everyone's firing their lasguns out. I like the idea. It's just flying so low. It's like right, mortars then.
So this is mortars and mega knobs.
Yep.
Also
There's
minus
only
1 to be hit.
5.
Yep.
So
No blast
it's
zones.
no blast. So I'm going to roll them all together again.
Yep.
That was alright. So that is, hang on, 10, 30. No, 20. Sorry, I can't count. 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. -1 to hit.
Yeah. 5s and 6s.
6 auto thing, but I do get to re-roll, but I don't get to re-roll the 4s. So they hit. So many different things. So they auto, they need to wound. That autos.
And it's actually, it's a strength 4.
5s?
5s, yes.
1, 2, 3. That many saves, please.
How many is that many?
7.
6 and 7 saves. No AP? No. 2 up save. Well, fine.
Well, that was good. That was a waste of your time, everyone. I'm really sorry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the Hydra. The reason why I didn't want to fire them at the aircraft is because I believe they have the fly keyword, do they?
They do have the fly keyword.
So that means... So can I see through that? I can't see through that. Or
No, it's obscuring,
it's
unfortunately.
obscured.
It's a ruin.
Okay, that's fine then. I miscalculated slightly. I should have done it the other way around. That's not a problem. I will just have to
It's,
shoot
like I
them.
say, it's dead. You killed the aircraft, it doesn't matter, really.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it means surplus Hydra shots into Mega Hammer.
It does. I intended to put them into them, but actually that's fine.
Yeah, I've attempted to hide them behind the room.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm going to fire... So there is heavy bolters on there as well. So I'm going to fire the heavy bolters first.
What's the strength and AP of the 2 weapons?
They're different. They are different.
fair
So
enough.
I believe. Yes, because one will be winning on 4s, one will be winning on 3s.
Fair enough.
So I'll do the heavy bolters. Are you happy to roll?
Yeah, roll them all together, it's fine again. No
So
distractions in effect.
because they're going into the same one, I get to reroll that.
And it's 5s. But actually, you don't suffer minus to hit non-flyers, do you?
No,
you're not that old.
It's a
Edition.
storm.
Yeah. I'm going to minus 1 for that. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
yeah.
more than -1 anyway.
Yeah. So 4s, 1 wound.
1 wound to heavy bolter. AP -1. Free up save. Bing.
The 16 shots from the auto cannons. Hitting on 5s.
Yep.
Because I would be hitting on 6s, but because you can't take more than -1, it's
Many minus.
that's a lot of 6s. That's a lot of auto wounds there, isn't it? Look at that. That is so far. That's a lot. That's
6 so far.
that many hits, and then I get 1 reroll.
It's funny how with this now you tend to auto wound more than you hit.
Yeah. It's silly. In a good way. 3s, yep. So
8.
this is at -1. That's a lot, and they're all damage 2 as
Oh,
well.
he's all damage 2.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
going to be the killer
That's
here.
going to be painful.
Okay, 3 up saves.
Ooh,
2 go through, which is going to kill
Kill
1.
1.5.
3 wounds each. I'm
Yeah.
not wounded yet.
Oh yeah. Sorry, ignore me. Yeah,
So it will kill 1. I'll take that. I'll take the loss of 1 Mega Knob.
that's fine by me. That's 1 less hitty thing. Okay. The Chimera is now going to have a go at the Meganobs with the heavy bolters. It doesn't get to fire the las guns because you have to have someone inside. But
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame, but it moves, so I don't get the rerolls. I don't know.
6 is
Yeah,
also wound.
6, so it's also wound. And
Bing.
that's a
-1.
-1 because it's
Mega armor.
Mega armor. Okay, so now first rank set, you know that's gonna fire.
Is it last
There's
gun
a lot
time?
of las guns going into this squad, so it's 4 each. And there's plus a grenade and a pistol, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 plus a pistol and then d6. So 7 times 4, 28 plus pistol, 29 plus d6, which will be 30. A nice number there, 30. They don't get any rerolls.
Okay, no rerolls, looking for 6s, 30 las gun shots at the Mega Knobs.
Yeah.
2 up saves.
I would really like you to
I'd take 1 wound.
Heavy bolter.
Yep. Oh, if it gets him, it'll finish him off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's 3 wounds. 3 saves, 3 up.
Fine.
So
So we're now
they-
doing Vulture on Deathcopters.
I get to say my favourite phrase. Guns, guns, guns.
40 shots.
That's the first lot. So
This
that's
is first 20, is it?
Yeah, this is the first 20. Oops. That's that many auto wounds and then quite a lot of hits. Is it 5s to wound?
5's doing good stuff for 6.
That's
light vehicles.
another. So
So
that's
2.
6 so far.
And same again.
6, same again. Guns, guns, guns. There we go. 7,
Wow.
8, 9.
9 with auto wounds.
And then... 9.
9. Fair enough. AP?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Do you have a heavy bolter on there, which is...
4 up saves then. 1, 2, 3.
That's one dead.
Because they're all damage 1, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So it has to be the guy who wounded himself. It's almost like he marks himself out for death.
I have got the heavy bolter as well, of which I hit 3 times. Well, one's an auto and 1 wound. So 2 wounds minus 1. These are
5 ups. Fail 1.
That's 1 on 2 wounds.
Ramshackle.
Oh yeah.
They're a bit odd vehicle.
Rubbish. Rubbish.
Boop.
I'm gonna have to charge them. I'm not gonna kill them. But if I charge them, no, I'm not gonna kill them.
I mean, I'm not OBSEC, so you just need to get 3 models there and you'll have the objective, because I just have 2.
Yeah, it's more I don't really want to have them there.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're gonna kill them realistically. That's gonna be a thing. But it's more, can I just keep things in this area more than anything else?
Well, at that point, how much more shooting do we have? Basilisks.
Basilisks, that's the only thing left.
Yeah,
so
the basilisks are now the remaining thing.
yeah, so I am going to fire at them with each one until I've not got any to fire
Until there's none left to
Yeah,
kill.
So the first one gets 3 shots, which is not great. Hang on, 5s, 2 auto.
Alright, Ork in
So they do
5 ups.
D3.
Past 1, failed 1.
They're strength 9, so
Yeah, so it's D3.
D3. So that's
The big 3 you needed.
that's the
That
big
kills
3.
the
That's
1 on
killed
3.
1. Then the second one's going to go into him as well.
Yep, second basilisk.
Oh, that's not good, is
1
it?
shot.
I might CP reroll that. In fact, I'm going to CP reroll that.
No
That's
worries.
boring, but I feel like I need to... Oh no, I can't. Can I CP reroll the number of shots?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
thing you do so free.
Yeah. So
That is a thing you can do, yes.
Yeah. Reroll the 1.
Into a 6, of
There
course.
we go. One's
then
an
roll
auto,
that
and then that's
No,
no
it's a
strength
6.
9.
Not
so
strength
no.
12.
5
up Ork in, bud. Wow.
And the last one's gonna have to go into it. It's frustrating, but it's got to be done. That's more like it. 6. It's a bit overkill, but that's very overkill.
So-
that is
Triple auto wound.
No, 3 wounds.
Just 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Sure.
Yeah.
5
Roll
ups.
3 5s.
He's not dead!
No, he's not gonna die. I have to kill him in combat. Oh, he
3
does take
wounds.
3 wounds.
He's
will
on
kill him
1.
in combat.
He's on
I'm
1
gonna kill him on.
wound.
I'm gonna hit him with a flag really hard.
Okay
I'm gonna
then.
charge everybody.
Are we? Are we done with?
Oh, we're done.
We're done with shooting.
We're done with the shooting.
Are we going to actually move on to a speculative guardsman charge
Speculative.
phase?
It's gonna happen. Stomp kicked your Daka Snaz Boom thing, so I'm gonna do the same with the
So first of all, okay, so I can Overwatch.
yes, you can.
Who is charging first?
Astropath.
Yeah,
Rubbish.
I thought that might go.
Would you like to watch, please?
No, not against the Astropath. I'm not going to bother. So Astropath's charging.
He's in.
7 inches. He's in. A mighty blind psyker.
He's like. And I'm shit. The others, they're all going in. So Commissar.
Commissar, 3 inches enough. That'll get him in just.
And then the other chap, he's in.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to look up some stats because charging and guard are not usually the thing that happens, so bear with me.
Yeah, we'll be back in a second with a guardsman fight phase? Question mark? Right, we're back for guardsman fight phase. We're starting with the Primaris Psyker.
Who gets +3 to his strength because he's got a big hitty stick. So the hitty stick
needs to hit me first.
is going to hit you. He hits you twice.
Lovely. So strength 6.
Yeah, falls. Oh, of course. That's not good. That's really bad. Oh, I'm going to have to use a reroll.
We CPing.
Yeah,
he
it
gets
is
it.
-1.
5 up.
D3 damage.
I mean, I'm on one wound, but yeah, I'm gonna.
2.
Now, Astropath and Commissar, I'm gonna do that, but I've lost the objective anyway. Even if I live, I'd have to kill all 3 of you.
Yep.
Can't do that. So yeah, Deathcopter's gonna die. I mean, yeah. So I don't think there's any morale to do, is there?
No.
So yes, amazingly, after everything in this area has kind of been nuked, the Commissar is left standing, waving the flag, for 20 victory points for the Astra Militarum at the end of turn 2.
Hooray!
So we'll be back in a second with Ork turn 3. Right, so start of Ork turn 3. So first of all, command phase, the Waagh's going to drop back down to like second stage Waagh. So 6 up in buns now and reduce attacks. No, keep attacks right. No advance and charge. 6 up in bun. Cool. Also, we need to roll to see if the Dust Storm extends because it is the start of battle round 3. So it's currently 18 inches from the table edge. On a 3+, it will extend to 24 inches. On a 1 or a 2, it will recede to 12. It's going to recede to 12 inches.
Ooh, that's helpful.
So it's dropping back a bit. It's not enveloping everybody. Fair enough. Which means at the start of my turn, none of my units are in the storm. So none of them are suffering mortal wounds. And it means your commander is safe for a turn, definitely. Cool. So in that case, then we'll be back in a moment after I've moved my stuff. So we'll be back with Ork movement phase in just a second. Right, and we're back now after Ork movement phase for turn 3, and yeah, it's these guards are proving increasingly frustrating. So we have advanced up more. We've still got 18 boys in the wagon here under the Vulture. We've still got 10 truck boys in this truck over here. Both of these buggies are unharmed, but now we need to have this objective by the end of this turn. So objective 2 has disappeared now. Turn 2's come and gone. Turn 3, it's all about objective 3. And yeah, we're gonna have to clear up these weird veins, and the Mega Knobs have to try and punch their way through some mortar teams and avoid incoming Hydra fire. So the storm is currently only at 12 inches, which means restrictions on firing is only really affecting the guard artillery. Yeah, so infantry on both sides are not in the storm. Okay, right. Well, so that's the plan. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing with the gun wagon anymore. That thing's just been hemmed in by that Chimera. It just can't get past because there's a tank in its way.
It loves it.
I really wish it had made that charge last turn, but oh well.
It absolutely loves it.
It does not.
It's like they're having a talk. Having a chat.
A very angry talk.
Move out of the way. It's like a traffic jam. Will you move out of the way?
I've got right of way!
No! Me.
Right, so yeah, so that's the end of Ork movement phase. We'll quickly do the psychic phase because it's dead simple. It's the single weird boy. He's not jumping anything. He's tempted to jab in fingers the aircraft to make it -1 to hit. But no, I'm going to smite it because I just want to take wounds off it. So, we're going to try and smite the Vulture. Yep, that'll do it.
That's fine.
You can deny now.
I will try to, and I get +1 because of
Sanctioned.
Sanctioned.
I rolled a 7. You need an 8.
That's not it. I'm not going to use a CB because...
D3 mortals.
3.
3 mortal
I'm
wounds.
happy with that, yeah.
Lovely.
It is
Down to
bracketed.
Lovely, that's good. We like bracketed guard vehicles. Lovely, right. Deathskull's doing his job there. Right, so we'll be back in a second with Ork shooting phase. Right, Ork shooting phase. We're going to start with the important stuff. We're going to try and clear some speed bumps. Because there's so many guys.
Rude.
Yeah, so, Deathskull War Tracks is just trying to blast these weird veins out of his way. So we're going to fire the heavy flamer and all the shotgun blasts. D6 auto hits from heavy flamer. 5. Lovely. Freeze to fry. Deathskull reroll. Nope. 4.
Dead.
-1.
Dead.
Because you're on 6 up. Right, let's see if we can get the last guy.
Dead.
Let's see if we can get the last guy with the shotgun blasts. I only hit you twice. Freeze.
1.
1 wound minus nothing.
6 up
6
save.
up.
Oh, it was a 5.
Thank God for that. Stupid weird veins.
They're amazing. They're
stupid
so bad, but they're so good.
Okay, so that's the first real block dealt with. second roadblock, because we have to time this perfectly, because is this a 10-man infantry squad?
No, there are lots of things in there. So there is an individual character. There is Lieutenant Tobruk at the front with holstering his pistol. There is a 3-man unit guardsman with a grenade launcher and a heavy bolter.
Yeah.
Then there is the commander, who is... So in theory, actually, you could target any one of those.
Yes.
Because they're under 3.
Yes, because not model, because the weapon team is model.
And then you've got a 2-man command squad at the back.
Okay. Thing is, I need them dead.
All of them.
Okay. Right, well in that case... we're going to start with the Megatrack Scrapjet. In fact, no, we're not going to start with that. We're going to do one better than that.
Okay.
We're going to start with the battle wagon, the Zap gun. Now, as it's been doing so well so far, I'm going to put the Zap gun into the Vulture.
You're going to put the Zap wagon into the Vulture?
Yeah, for the 3rd time in a row. It's blasting wounds off it with my lightning gun. And then the big shooters...
Yep.
They are going to go for the infantry squad, which is the only OBSEC models over there.
Yes.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I've got some good news for you.
Yeah.
It's hovering, so it's not -1 to hit.
Lovely. Zap gun at it. First of all, what strength is it?
Great.
Strength 3.
Strength 3. It's really good.
Okay, I might retarget because I think this is one of the weapons you're allowed to roll strength before
Yep.
declaring the target.
It'll still be nasty to some guardsmen.
Yeah, it's a strength 3, damage 3 shot.
Splat.
When selected to shoot with. So the way the wording
You
is,
can
I can find out the strength first.
Yeah, and then
I know it's strength 3, fine. I won't shoot the Vulture with my strength 3 Zap gun.
You're going to shoot it at the guardsman.
I'm going to shoot the commander.
He's
it's
only a
damage
lieutenant. He is only a
I'm
lieutenant.
going to fight the lieutenant.
He's my favourite model in the army.
We hit him on 5s.
You missed.
Deathskull reroll. We hit him again. Accuracy. I need to wound you on 4s.
Go on then.
Strength 3, damage 3.
Wow.
It wounds AP a lot.
This will kill him if
Refractor field, is it?
Yeah, refractor field. He's dead.
He's only got 3 wounds?
Yeah, he's a platoon commander. The other one's got 4, but he's been zapped.
Lovely.
By the
Tank sniping. Zap guns.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm really upset by that.
Zap gun meta.
Zap gun meta.
Alright, then 10 big shooter shots at the guardsman squad. So the infantry squad.
Yep.
5s.
That's a lot of hits.
Oh, where's my Hammer of Gork?
Hammer of Gork.
3s. 3 saves, AP nothing.
3 saves, AP nothing. My
3
saves are
wounds.
failing me now.
Does that kill the infantry
That just
squad?
kills the infantry squad.
Wow, that battle wagon just went two shots, 2 kills.
Yes.
As it were.
Sniper.
That was an accurate battle wagon. Well done. No, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start with the Mega Shock Scrapjet.
Okay, what are you shooting at?
It is going to... It's going to have to put all the rockets into the Vulture. It just is.
Okay.
Because I need it dead.
Yeah, you need it dead.
All the bullets
Yeah.
are going to go into the command squad.
Right, okay.
Right, I'm going to start with firing at the Vulture.
Alright.
Rocket hits on 4s because
Yep.
you're a vehicle.
Yep.
Hits.
It hits.
3D3 other rockets because the profile's the same. So 2 and 1. 5s. Deathskull reroll. Yeah.
Oh.
4 rockets connect. 3s.
Yeah. Oh, that will
2 and
Minus?
-1 for you.
1
1 for flat 3 because
Ooh.
rocket.
That's nasty.
Alt rockets are reasonable. You're on 4. Is that better
Yep.
bracketed or worse bracketed?
No, needs
Fair enough.
3.
5, 10 grot shooter shots at the command squad.
Yep.
So 4s.
Bim, 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 bim.
I didn't roll it. I rolled 1 4 and lots of 5s. Fair enough.
Suddenly, the
Freeze.
fortunes have changed slightly, haven't they?
Yeah, so 5 minus nothing on the command squad.
Oh, I feel like they're going to die. Yes, they're going to die. They're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Exactly.
Command squad dead.
My commander is living.
Extra bullets splayed by the thing into the command squad. Okay, so now, how many wounds has he got? 4.
He has 4, yeah.
Boomdacker Snazwagon.
Yes.
He's gonna put what will be 5 big shooter shots from the Grot Gunner
Yep.
into the company commander.
Boo.
I'm gonna put the mech special
Yeah.
because I can't split. It's 14 shots.
At the commissar?
No, I'm tempted to fire at the vulture.
Oh, okay, yeah, to
Because
finish it
I'm
off.
-1.
Okay, yeah.
Mech special at the vulture.
Alright.
It was very tempting to just
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
blast
yeah.
the character away.
Yeah.
And burner bottles at the vulture because they can.
Because again.
But I'm going to do Grot Blaster at the Astropath just
Okay.
just because I can.
Okay.
But we'll start with, so it's a million different kinds of split shooting because it's orcs. Actually, how do I let him try and collaborate in combat? That's what I want. Yeah, I want the weird boy moving up.
So you try and collaborate in
I'm going to try and collaborate in combat.
Okay.
So, mech special is going to rinse one of these characters.
Go on then, which one?
I feel like it has to be Primaris Psyker.
That's fine, go for it.
Yeah. Big shooter at the company commander.
Okay.
Got blaster at the Astropath.
Okay.
Burner bottles at the vulture because it's the only thing you can fire at.
Yep.
So, we'll start with the big shooter at the company commander.
Okay.
5 shots hitting on 4s.
Go for it.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I don't want to kill him, I just want to injure him.
No.
Deathskull reroll.
No.
Fine, he just takes bullets, he doesn't care. Mech special at that Primaris Psyker. 5, 10, 14 shots on 5s.
Okay.
Freeze. 3 wounds, -2.
I need to I don't think he has an invulnerable save. And I think he's very dead.
It'd be 6 damage if it
Yeah,
is.
he's very dead. He
And
does have
there's
4
psychic.
wounds, but he is dead.
Yeah, we got 6 on him. Cleared up the psychic shenanigans.
Yep.
Burner bottles at the vulture. 2d6 shots. Because we're throwing
5.
molotovs at an aircraft.
Molotovs.
We hit twice.
Oh, nice. Strength.
3. It's the 6s. Yeah.
1 wound.
Legit.
One
No,
wound.
6s. Strength 3. You have a 7. You're a
Yeah.
vulture. You're an aircraft. I
Yeah.
threw a bottle of liquid at it.
And the pilot went, get off! I've just
And then-
cleaned this!
Drop blaster at Astropath.
Yep.
It's funny. To be
Missed.
Oh well. Fine.
That's a shame.
More shooting.
Yep.
Mega knobs.
Yep.
They're going to put everything into the mortar team directly in front of them.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
Are they?
D6 automatic shots.
I mean, I don't think they're going to be there.
3 shots.
Yeah.
Deathskull reroll. 2 wounds at -1.
So that is 2 saves.
6 up.
And that is a
One
base and one wounded.
3 custom shots hit on 6s because it's the combi weapon.
No.
Nope. And then 6 per mega knob. 6. 5s. Not very accurate. I don't expect them to do it by themselves.
No, I know, but I just want them in. I want.
Yeah. 3 saves minus nothing.
3 saves, so. Okay.
2 more wounds. So
That's
dead.
fine.
1-on-1 effectively.
One. Yeah. Hang on.
Which one?
How
do
many
you want
did
to be on
you?
one? There should be 1 guy on 1.
One more. Yeah. So 1 guy on 1. Yeah.
So I'm assuming you want that guy.
Yes, please.
Which means it comes down to Zagdreg to finish him off.
Boo.
Big shooter on his shoulder.
What's he hitting on 4s?
4s gets
This is a
Grot
grot.
Gunner.
Yeah. I like how they got around that.
Yeah. It's even funnier on the beast boss. It's because he's got a
Oh wow!
accurate grot. Freeze. 3.
3
saves minus nothing on you. 1 wound.
5 up. Come on.
Thank God for that.
He's dead.
He's dead. We cleared that mortar team. Lovely. Right. Which means...
They're going to go into that second mortar team.
Yeah. Now, that means we have the gun wagons actually capable of doing something other than firing at that mortar team.
Oh, right.
Because that was going to be the backup to make sure.
Fair enough.
It's going to put all the big shooter shots into the infantry squad directly in front of it.
Okay.
And it's going to put the cannon into the chimera in its face. This was to try and damage it. So I'm going to do the cannon first. D6 shots.
6.
6. It gets the big 6 shots.
Gets the big
Lovely.
6.
4, 5, 6. 5s to hit. No, 4s to hit. It's the gun wagon. Deathskull reroll. Yeah.
Nice.
Freeze. 4 wounds at -1 for you.
My. Yeah. he loves
1
it.
goes through.
1 goes
2
through.
damage.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So down to 7.
It's a battle cannon.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Then 15 big shooter shots at those guardsmen.
Boo.
Bullets, bullets, bullets.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. There's 1 more. Yeah.
Lovely. Freeze.
Oh.
2 minus nothing.
Saves. 2 die.
Lovely, 2 dead guardsmen. I'm assuming these two. Well, not comms going.
Yeah, those 2 will be fine.
Is that everything for my shooting?
Oh, that might be.
I think it is everything for my shooting. Ork charge phase. It's going to be an interesting one. We've got a few key charges. So we're going to start with the most important one. Deathkiller Wartrike into the commander. So a commander fight, as it were, over the active objective. Let's see what we get.
Oh,
That's a 2-inch charge.
Bad.
So we're going to... Here we go.
Do that again, please.
8-inch.
That's enough. That's in.
That will do it.
That will be in.
Yeah, and we're gonna plonk ourselves right here.
Ah.
That's where we want to be. Now we're gonna do some fun stuff. I'm gonna have the mega. Do I have the mega track structure? Do it? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the gun wagon, not the gun wagon, the battle wagon is going to use ramming speed.
Okay, 3d6, yeah?
3d6 charge. He's going to declare multi-charge on the Astropath and the Commissar.
Okay.
Out of interest, how many wounds does the Astropath have?
3.
And the Commissar has?
4.
4. Okay.
This Hume thinks he can stop us with his puny flag. Crush him. Whoa.
Multi-charge on them.
Okay.
2 CP.
-2 to charge because you're going through the
Crater?
Yeah.
Yep, -2 to charge because crater,
Yep.
so it's fine. Triple. Let's see what we get. Yeah, that's
you don't
17.
care. Yeah, you really don't care.
15-inch charge, because the point is, I can do this.
Like that. Yep.
Which gets me lots of movement.
Okay.
Because, importantly, especially if they all die, I am within 3 inches of it. Which means that's 2
This is going to be a very interesting...
Now, because I completed ramming speed on a 2+, I do D3 mortal wounds.
To each...
No, to pick one thing, which I actually forgot about with the Death Copters earlier, but it didn't matter because it butchered them all.
Yeah.
Now, because the Astropath has 3 wounds, I'm going to put it on the Astropath.
Yeah, okay.
2+, you take D3 mortal wounds. You'll be taking D3 mortal wounds, and it is going to be 1. Damn it!
That's alright, I'm happy with that.
I want a road kill. I just sort of splat.
Just sort of gets brushed out of the way.
Cool. However, we're going to try that again because we're then going to have the Scrap Jet is going to declare a charge on... Ooh, do I go for both of them or not? No, you know what? Scrap Jet's going to go for the Vulture.
Oh, okay.
But we'll do him in a minute because that's more important than we do the Weird Boy first. Weird Boy. Oh, wait, CP. You have CP available for overwatching, don't you?
I do. I have quite... How much CP have I got?
You got 3 CP.
Oh, it's very tempting.
Fine, because of that, I'm going to do Scrap Jet first.
Okay.
Scrap Jet is going to go to the Vulture.
I mean...
Would you like to overwatch?
I mean, 6 is auto-wound.
They do.
How many CP have I got?
3.
Yeah, why not?
Because
if I... Well, technically, if I do 3, I gain 1 next turn, don't I?
Yeah. You're effectively beyond 3 in your turn.
Which is enough to do the thing I want to do if I end up doing that. Yeah, why not?
We're going to Overwatch,
Yeah.
right? How about I count out 20 dice for you?
Yep. Ready?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
That is 2 6s so far.
Yeah.
And then I might need some help
Yes.
picking them up, really. Cool. Oh, that's better. There we go.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus another 7.
So 7.
7 auto
7
wounds.
hits and auto wounds, plus heavy bolter.
Oh, yeah! No.
No, fair enough. 7 from the Punisher. 4, 6, 7, 8.
I could have done 2 CP and done Gunners on Sight. That would have been... But I always like, no, that's I want to fire the Death Strike. And
AP nothing?
nothing. Oh, wow!
I've got a 4-up save.
2, 3,
So
3.
3 for 3 wounds.
3 wounds. That is 3 wounds that
Use it
I
on 7.
needed to...
Yeah, it is. It was like, it's obviously it wasn't going to kill it, but it
No,
was
it was
definitely
gonna
worth trying to get the
hurt
damage
it.
on it, yeah. So charge distance?
Yep.
8 inch.
Easily.
So it's going to go crashing into here.
Yep.
Staying. In fact, it was only 6 inch because of the crater,
Yep.
which is still enough.
Fine.
Now it naturally has a ram. 4+. The Vulture
Does
will take
multiple
3
wings.
more. Somehow, as I ram the aircraft.
No.
It's not because it's an aircraft. That's why we can't ram it.
Well, no, the idea it hits the crater and then sort of like swan dives into it.
But speaking of which, the Weird Boys are going to
He's
try
gonna
and
have a go as well.
Try and connect. Will he?
Oh, sorry.
-2 because of crater, so 6.
That's in.
That's enough, yeah. And 6 can get me to there. Lovely, we'll clock into the side of that. That's it there, that's it there. Important charges here then.
This is kind of the big one, isn't it, really?
So Zagdrag first, and we've measured it, it's a 9-inch charge. It needs to make it to the mortar team. So let's go for a 9-inch charge. Here we go.
Not a 9-inch charge.
9!
Oh,
that is
here
an
we go.
important charge
That
to
was
have made.
important.
Right, then the Mega Knobs will also charge. Same target.
Ooh.
They're going to re-roll that.
Okay.
There we go. Thank God for that.
I was going to say, yeah, that's
6 inch. We'll do it. 6 inches to there.
Yeah, nice.
Slam, slam, and slam.
Bye, mortar team.
And then, because I feel like it actually benefits me more, the gun wagon is going to charge the Chimera, just slam it in, because it can't fail.
Beep.
Trying to smack it with its wrecking ball. Right. I don't see any crucial interrupts coming from you, apart from possibly here, so we'll do start here.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
So-
interrupting.
So back now with Orc fight phase, and we've got actually a few fights going on, so
There
it's going
are.
to be a significant turn. Let's see how well it goes. It should be okay for the Orcs. So we'll start with the key one, which is going to be the Deathskull Wartrike versus the Company Commander. 5 attack space, 6 for the Waaagh. I hit you on 2s. Deathskull. In fact, I'm hitting you on 1s because I'm getting Warhammer.
2s.
Strength 8 because of the
2s.
Waaagh effect. 2s.
Ooh.
Snagger Claw lets me
Ooh.
reroll Orc.
Oh.
It's the Ork Lightning Claw.
Oh, okay. How many saves of fire level make?
5.
It's damage 2, isn't it?
It is damage 2.
Okay.
5 ups, damage 2.
Let's put him over it. No, he's dead.
Yeah, that's
he's,
it,
he's,
damage.
he's,
We
he's
have
raided.
slain the Warlord.
Boo, no curse.
Which means
I shall have my vengeance.
it means that for now at least we hold the objective. Then we'll further the mortal teams. We'll let Zagdrag do the honours. We'll start here. 6 attacks. All hit on 2s. 2s and Deathskull reroll.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 wounds,
They're dead.
damage 2 each.
They're dead.
Right,
They're
so
dead.
yeah, so the Mega Knobs activate to pile in and consort.
I get 2 attacks.
Oh wait, no.
2 attacks. What?
What man?
I don't
No,
know.
you still get to consort. You do get to consort.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
to fight
yeah,
something to get
yeah.
consolidation movement.
So I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, you fight back there for now.
Just my 2 attacks. No, that was quick.
Yeah, sure.
Right. This?
Yes, let's do the vulture fight next.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the weird boy. See if he can
There
clobber
we go.
it.
There we go.
I'll go try and get him to advance up more.
I don't know.
It's only 3 inches regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Weird boy. He has a surprisingly hitty stick.
Does he?
Yeah. So 3 attack space.
He's like my Primaris. He had a surprisingly hitty stick.
3 attack space plus 1 for Waaagh.
Yep.
Can you see me when I'm ready?
Yeah.
Freeze to hit.
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
You're good.
Yeah. There we go. I've managed to find the dice. There we are.
Freeze to hit.
Freeze to hit.
Deathskull reroll. 4 hits. Now, I am strength 5 base, 6, 7, 8 for the staff, 9 for the Waaagh.
Nice.
Freeze. Of course.
Minus?
Fine. -1, so minus nothing for you.
Fine.
Fine. Waaagh stick didn't achieve anything. Scrapjaw, 4 attack space plus 1 for Waaagh. He hits on 4s because he's a vehicle.
Okay. 1.
I'm going to Deathskull reroll.
2.
2. It is strength 8, 9 for the Waaagh.
Mm-hmm.
1. That one I think is -1 for you. Roll your dice. It is. Okay, yeah, do vultures attack back.
I believe it's D3.
Who are we attacking?
I'll go for
The weird boy is the easier thing to harm, but the scrapjaw is injured.
I miss. There we go.
Alright, and then we'll do tank slap fight.
Tank slap. We got that slap fight as well.
Yeah, but we'll get to
We'll
that.
do tank slap fight.
So that one actually has its wrecking ball attack.
Yep. Came in like a ring. I won't do anymore.
I don't
because you'll
think
get
it is.
copyright.
I think the gun wagons only hit on 5s. I don't think they're the buggies. For benefits. Yeah, gun wagons. Yeah, I'll have to go 5s. So, Deathskull reroll that. No, it's a 1.
Yeah? No?
So
Okay.
fine, it's a wrecking ball missed. But it also has, it actually has 6 attacks, so 7 because of the Waaagh.
Yep.
So that 7th one was the wrecking ball.
Okay.
So, 6 attacks. Yep, 3 hits.
Hey.
Strength 8.
Oh no, that's the wound. Sorry. Yep, strength 8.
2 wounds minus nothing.
2 wounds minus nothing. Ooh, I take a wound.
Clang.
Clang.
Just slammed into it.
6. There we go.
Right, then we'll do this. Slap fight.
Slap fight.
Same thing, but no wrecking ball.
Okay.
I'm just going to try and run the astropath over.
Okay, you try and run that astropath over.
6 attacks, hit it on 5s.
3
hits.
Nice.
Strength 8 on 2s. 3
Oh,
wounds.
he's dead. he has no save. He's dead. He's squitted.
Road kills the
Split.
astropath.
Split. I can attack back with my
Commissar gets to stab the battle tank.
3 attacks. All hit. And his strength is 4. Toughness? 8.
8.
6s.
6s.
Nah.
Nothing.
think so.
Fair enough. How dare you!
So, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think that's everything for fights, isn't it? Yeah, that's it for Ork turn 3 then. So at this moment in time, the Death Killer and the Gun Wagon hold the objective, but these guardsmen are probably going to have something to say about that because they're upset.
They are indeed.
I get there each turn, or you just take it back with these pesky guardsmen.
I'm going to take it back.
In which case then, yeah, we'll be back in a second with guardsmen turn 3.
Woohoo! So my command phase was I got hit by sand. Lots of sand.
You did, yeah. Basically,
There's sand in the tracks, there's sand in the guns, there's sand in the ammunition, there's sand all places that there shouldn't be sand. And so that was, I took a load of mortal wounds. I moved some guys around here to claim objectives, so that'll be mine in a moment. Yes. And then what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to do a lot of shooting. There's no psychic phase. They're all
dead.
They're all dead, Dave. They're all dead, Dave. So I didn't move my vulture because I think it'll be really funny to shoot at the vehicles because it's 6s to hit because it's heavy weapons, but they auto wound when I do that, and that's quite funny. And advance them forward for the Emperor. Kept that in combat and moved some things around, and hopefully this is the turn that the Death Strike strikes death.
We'll have to see.
We'll see.
well, we'll find out now because we're going to move on to guard shooting phase.
We are. It's exciting.
Where are we going to start?
We are going to start. Let's start with the Hydras, actually.
Yes, deadly Hydras.
Those things.
Okay, so thankfully still -1 to hit because Sandstorm.
It's -1 to hit anyway, they're Hydras. They always
true.
take a -1 to hit. Are you happy with me shooting everything at them at the same time?
Yeah, there's no stratagems being used here, so...
again, I'm going to roll 6 dice for the heavy bolters. So again, these are at -1 to hit. 5s. That is 1 auto, and that is a reroll because Acadia. No. And yes, it's a wound. So 2 wounds at -1 on the Magnops.
What damage?
Damage 2 heavy bolters.
Oh, that was just heavy
That
bolters.
was just the heavy
Yeah,
bolters.
No problem. Ooh,
that's
not
a
good.
dead guy.
Yeah, that's a dead Megan.
That's a dead Meganob. So
He's
that was
a
just the
dead
heavy bolters. Now I'm going to fire the other things. The sheer number of Hydra flat shots. These are hitting on 5s. That was not amazing, but I do get to reroll 1s. So far I've got 2 autos and 2 hits. And then I've got another 2 autos and 2 hits. So 4 hits. 3s and there. That's a lot of hits. That's 8 hits, wounds. Sorry, 8 wounds at -1.
Damage?
2.
Yeah. Don't like that.
Yeah.
Fine. Ooh, I'm fine.
You're fine. That's not good. I don't like
Didn't
that.
fail a single one.
I don't like that at all.
That's fine by me.
Alright. Okay. Fine.
Mega knobs are mega knobbing.
I'm gonna fire the first basilisk flamer into them first.
Yeah. What about the main cannon?
And the main cannon is
Main cannon as
just
well.
like boom.
Yeah.
They're all gonna go boom.
Yeah,
So
totally
D6
excited.
shots. 1 shot. No wounds.
Yep.
And then 2d6 bit the highest. 3. That's sad. That is
One auto.
One auto. They
You
are
moved.
out of. Does hit.
That 4 does hit.
And it does wound. So -3.
No 2, no 3, no 4. 5 ups. 1 for damage.
D3. It's a 3.
Yeah, it's going to clock another one. Yeah, I can't
Yep.
do anything about that.
Nope. Next one.
Next one.
Heavy flamer. Heavy flamer. Yep, that's nice. I like that. That's nice.
Force.
1, 2.
2. -1.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound. And then Bassus Cannon.
2 shots. Unless we're CP. I assume we're not
I'm
gonna.
not gonna do it.
No.
No, because I want to use the big gun.
That's a
1
4
hit,
and
miss.
it's
Because of the
Yes,
thing.
this one is in the
Yeah.
sandstorm.
So I'm gonna do the last one on them as well. It's gonna literally push the shell out. Of the
Yeah, it's just third basilisk
Yeah.
shell at the 2 remaining meganauts.
flamer. Yep. Heavy
Yep.
flamer.
Third one.
5.
2.
2 -1s.
Takes 1. It's down to 1 wound
1 wound.
on one of them.
Yep. And then the actual gun itself, 4 shots. That's 1. This one didn't actually move. So
Whoa, look at that.
okay. This is more like it. Yep. So
Yeah,
it's 3.
That's probably going to just push you
One
over
is-
the edge.
Yeah. So 5 up saves, I think.
5 ups.
Yeah. So
3.
1 dies. I don't need
There's
to roll.
a slim chance that 1 lives because he's
Is that
taking
right?
2.
Yeah,
He's taking
there's
2d3 damage and he's got 3 wounds.
Yeah. So it's it's 2.
You need to roll 3 wounds with these.
Do you need to? Yes.
You get it just.
Phew. So they're gone.
Yeah. Meganobs
Oh.
are gone.
Right. Okay. Don't have much else to shoot, which is.
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
well,
that was
there is
my-
one thing to shoot.
There's
here.
one
gonna come back
very
to that in a minute, though, 'cause
important thing.
I'm going to shoot everything else first.
Yeah. Do you want to do shots into combat?
Yes, I was going to do that first. Actually, we're going to shoot the
These shots into combat.
Yeah, these shots into combat. Hit on 5s.
Heavy bolters.
Nope. That was quick.
Love it.
Right, it's going to shoot. It's heavy bolter. It's going to need 6s, but they auto wound. I'm going to fire the heavy bolter into that and everything else into the wheel.
Okay, heavy bolter into the scrapjack.
Heavy bolter, nope. And
No.
then many dice.
40 shots hitting on
40
6s.
shots hitting on 6s,
But
but they
auto
auto
wound.
wound. I'm guessing he doesn't have much armour.
Yeah, there's a 6 up in one.
That's what I was thinking. Right, that's.
And that's just for this turn. Next turn he has no armour. This is 20? Ooh.
That's just 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you
Well,
want to
let
just
me
roll
roll
those
that,
now?
Because if I pass 1, I'm dead. I need to pass 2. I didn't pass any!
He's gone.
He's gone. We just blasted the weird boy off
That's
the table.
funny. Right, then. Okay. This.
Death strike time. What are we striking with death?
Well, I'm going to see if it works first.
Okay, it's
and
5
then-
plus?
Come on. No,
Boo.
disappointing. That's really disappointing. Okay. Done.
Grenade launcher here.
No. Oh yes. Yeah, he's going to fire into
Zagdrag.
Zagdrag. He's going to fire crack because why not?
Yeah.
If I actually roll the 6 to hit, which I don't, so that's quick.
That's
it.
Because you advanced to miss.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's quick.
Let's have a shooting. Handful of little combat. So any charging? I don't think there is,
No.
is there?
No.
I will jump quickly to fighting then because we've got a few ongoing combats.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Well,
not
you-
going to make
you-
any
you
difference, but
go
I
first.
technically get to pick
You
which
go
goes
first,
first.
so-
So, yeah, I'm going to go for the scrapjet against the vulture first. Waaagh is still in effect. So, 5 attacks, hitting on 4s of the buggy.
It's a lot of hits. 2
Those
hits,
ones.
in fact.
2 hits, shot. Freeze, because it's strength 9.
2.
Cocked. Oh, that's pretty good. Yep, 2. 1 goes through for D3.
D3, won't kill him.
1.
It's another 3. He's bracketed again.
Cool. Then you fight back with the vulture for the sake of it.
Yeah, my 1 attack. No.
No.
Then you do the Chimera because you would have picked that first.
No, you get to attack now because I picked the Chimera.
Okay, fine, sure.
And you get to go.
Wrecking Ball!
Nope.
Deathskull reroll. No, it's 5s. And then 6 other attacks on 5s. 2. 2 wounds, minus nothing.
1.
1 damage. Just slowly beating it down.
Alright then.
What do you do in return with the Chimera?
Is it on 5? So it does D3. 3. Nope.
Fair enough.
Stare at each other. That is it.
Yep, no morale that matters to anybody. So, unfortunately, because of those pesky guardsmen, they do reclaim that objective from me. You get 3 guardsmen moving 3 inches to my 2 non-obsec units. Which means it's another 20 victory points to the guardsmen because they are just holding the line each turn.
Hanging on.
Yeah.
But you have lost your Mega Knobs, which is...
Yeah, we'll have to see how long that goes on for. So, we'll be moving on now to Ork turn 4. And we'll see how it goes from there. Right, so, start of Ork turn 4. Just a couple of things in the command phase. 1, the Waaagh comes to an end. Sad Waaagh.
Sad Waaagh.
But it's fine, we're just back to being standard Orks for now, and hopefully that's all we need. We've done most of the crumping we needed to do at this point. But the Dust Storm, currently 12 inches. On a 3+, it will extend back out to 18. On a 1 over 2, it will recede to 6 inches.
I would really like you to take some mortal wounds, that would be nice.
I'm fine with it. It expands back out to 18 inches.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Which is important because it means both the last 2 objectives are going to be in the storm.
They
for
are.
the last 2 turns of the game. Fair enough. So our last objective, which is crucially under these basilisks, we need to deal with those. We'll be back in a minute after I've done Ork movement phase.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we were unable to use the footage for the start of Ork Turn 4. We will be coming back in a second with the Ork fight phase, but the key notes to take away from the first part of the turn was the big unit of 18 Ork boys and the Waaagh banner jumped out of the battle wagon near the basilisks. So we're going to jump back into the action now with Ork fight phase.
Now in the Ork fight phase, we did the charges quickly because basically everything was nearby, everything got in, and the only thing of note was that Zagdreg's crushing armour did trigger, and he took some mortal wounds off this basilisk.
Meanie.
So,
He's such a meanie. I don't like it at all.
So basilisk is currently on 5 and 8 wounds.
So they're gonna hold firm. They are gonna hold firm.
We'll see about that. We're going to start here. So we'll start with the Deathskull War Trike that can only harm this basilisk.
Yep.
5 attacks. It's either on 1s. All hit. Strength 7, so freeze.
Oh.
Snagger Claw.
Oh.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3.
3 wounds. Now, this is interesting. So, it is -2, which is -1 for you.
Yep.
And because you're in the storm, you actually got hard cover, which means +1 saving melee.
And also Armour of Contempt. So
ultimately, you're on your free up save, yeah. 1 goes through.
Just 1.
2 damage.
Do you know what?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
No, I'm going to leave it. For how many has he got left?
3.
I'm going to save the reroll from later.
Yeah. Well, Zagdrag is going to try and do
Yeah, this is the one I'm saving for.
So Zagdrag's going to put all 5 of his attacks on that same basilisk.
Yeah.
Because we need it dead. So, 1s. Deathskull reroll.
Yep.
There we go. All 5.
3.
Freeze, because we're strength 8.
I'm hoping...
Strength 9, I think.
Okay.
So 4. Now these are normally -3.
But...
-2 for you. You're in hard cover, so it's effectively -1.
And they're
so
2 damage?
So 4 up save, 2 damage apiece.
Oh, so I need to make... Oh,
that's 2 and 2. That's going to kill it unless you reroll.
I'm going to reroll. This is where I'm going to spend the command point. Wow.
It's alive.
It's alive on 1 wound.
Actually, thinking about it, you might want to revert on that.
Why?
It'll die in your turn because of the storm.
That's fine, because it stops you from advancing.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah,
that's
okay.
basically why
That's
I want it
fine.
alive,
Just act as a
because
roadblock.
it just stops so I can park another one in if I have to.
That's fine.
So
Okay, yep, so they're both there, they're both on their attacks.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's going to fall apart when the storm rips it to
the
pieces.
sand rips it. Cropper.
Fair enough, they're both saying, yeah, they don't get
Yep.
to pile in or advance.
Yeah.
They just stood there. Zagdrag's just going to be happy stood on the objective, as it were. Now here.
And it could go boom, which
It
would
could
be
go
quite
boom.
funny.
So now we've got all the bot boys. They are going to try and beat up this basilisk. And I'm going to use a stratagem. 1 CP, I'm going to use a tank buster bomb.
The boss wants this tank scrapped now. Get a tank buster bomb on there.
Right, so one of the random orc boys is going to be throwing a tank buster bomb instead of using normal attacks.
Yep.
Do his attack separately.
Yep.
Hits on 2s because Warbanner and boss.
Yep.
Hits on 1s.
Go on then.
It hits, which means it's straight up 2d3.
2d3 mortal wounds. Yep.
5 mortal wounds from the tank buster bomb.
Might be enough. It might not be enough.
Gonna drop it to 3. Then the mob will then continue attacking it.
Yep.
Which means we get boss knob with 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s with the huge chopper. I'll use Deathskull reroll because I used it.
Nope.
Hits 2s. Plus 2 to hit.
+2 to hit. You can't have more than +1.
I know, but I'm still plus 2 to hit.
+2 to hit.
Warbanner and boss. So yeah, all 3 hit. I am strength 7, so freeze.
Minus?
2 wounds. This is -1, so minus nothing.
Nothing. So fine.
Fine. Meh. Alright, we have to lay into it with choppers and all sorts. Right, so let's see, we get
Be
in
2
half
range,
inch, half
isn't it,
inch, yeah, so
basically?
1, 2, 3, 4, those are in base, so 5, 6 and 7 because he'll run the attack plus the 1. 7 orcs, 2 text base plus chopper.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orcs. Hitting on 2s, or hitting on 1s rather. Not that they do. There's another 1. These all hit. Slamming into strength 4, so 5s.
No. Yes.
Yeah,
so
I'm
fives.
just strength 4.
You're not strength.
I'm not strength 5.
No.
From one.
Or 6.
Or 6.
Yeah.
So that is 6 saves, but here's the silly thing.
Right.
I'm AP -1, which is ignored.
Yep.
Which means you're in hard cover. Which means you're on 2 up save.
2 up save. That is 2 wounds.
It's
2
on
wounds.
1.
Is it on 1? So that's going to blow up as well.
Both going to get pulled apart. So,
Well, that's
technically,
alright,
Right,
actually.
so the Warbanner does
Yeah.
get to try and hit you first.
Okay.
See if the Warbanner can
See, that's
pop you,
interesting.
because they're both going to blow.
Because they're both going to go. Well, they might not blow up, but
Well, they're both going to die.
yeah.
And importantly, they've stopped the boys from piling in.
Yes. Which means I can hopefully
3 attacks from the Warbanner.
park.
The Warbanner is AP nothing. And it's damage 2. Plus 2 strength. So I'm striking your strength 7, so I'm going to do it in 3s.
Nice.
So tell you what, Warbanner's going to try and double stick it. He's going to
Okay.
go for 1 and 1.
Yep.
He's got 2 attacks on this one.
Yep.
If I know, 2 attacks on this one because this is the one that's on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
objective.
yeah.
2 attacks on this one, 1 attack on this one.
Okay.
2 on this one.
Yep. Hits.
Double hits. Freeze to wound.
One wound.
Cocked.
One wound. No.
Cocked
Yeah.
not.
Cocked. Fine.
Deathskull reroll. Double wound, minus nothing, 2 up save.
Oh yes.
And then 1 attack on the other one with
on
the
then.
basilisk. Hits it, wounds it, 2 up save.
Oh yeah. Fine. That's
All
great.
6s.
So yes, I know they're going to die. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because it stops you from moving forward.
Yeah, so, funnily enough, both basilisks are on 1 wound. I'll do... I suppose I would do the actual piling moves for these. Not that it makes a big difference, but basically they can try and swarm down the flank of it. Yeah, okay, that's fine, because I am technically controlling the objective, because at this moment in time I have more models with OBSEC. Within 3 of it. Next fight.
Which one are we going for? This one?
We'll do
or
Scrapjet.
this one? We'll do Scrapjet. Okay.
Scrapjet has 4 attacks now, there's no Waaagh. They all hit
Ooh,
though.
that's better.
Freeze.
That's not better.
Deathskull. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Fine.
Fine, because it's AP 1 against you.
Yep.
Damn it. We'll do your attacks back and everything in a minute.
Yep.
We'll try and run the commissar over.
Okay.
6 attacks from the battle wagon. 2 hits. Deathskull reroll. No. 2s. 2 wounds, minus nothing.
on the commissar. 2 wounds.
2 wounds because he only got the refractor.
He only has a refract. Yeah.
Then the truck. Try and clever him.
He's got 2 wounds left.
Not too sure how many attacks the truck has.
3, 4.
3 attack space. Hitting on 5s. From 6.
Okay.
5s. Gotta reroll now. Deathskull. 2s. 2 wounds, minus nothing.
Oh.
Takes another 1.
How much damage?
1.
Is it 1? Yeah, so he's got 1 wound left.
That's all.
He's alive!
And then over here against these guards.
Yep.
Boomdacker, I think, has 4 attacks, did we say? Yeah, 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, it's got no sort of weaponry to speak of. Deathskull. Yep. Nice job. 6. Trim 5, 3s. 1 wound, minus nothing.
Minus nothing.
Clocks a guardsman.
It's a guardsman. Okay.
Okay, and I think that was all my charging units. So
Right. And then
Commissar.
Commissar.
What's he going for?
4 attacks. He's going for the battle wagon, the truck.
Truck.
He hits 1, 2, 3.
So 6.
3, I think, is not there.
So 5s, because you got a power sword?
Yeah, he's got pass. He's not doing anything. It's just.
It gives us also chef though, it was
Yeah,
5s
it's
out of
not.
6s.
No, it's not going to do anything.
Morale's not going to matter anywhere.
It is there.
You only lost 1 guy, you can't fail, can you?
I lost. Didn't you shoot a load?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was going to say.
I had 8 and it lost 6.
Yay! They're like, we don't care.
They passed it,
They
care,
passed.
they're fine. Okay, so.
Interesting.
That's the end of Ork Turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Orks currently hold the objective as it is right here.
Yep.
Under this basilisk,
Yep.
surrounded by many
Yep.
obsec
I'm
bodies.
hoping they both blow up.
Right, so we're back with guards from turn 4, and we're just going to make a quick summary turn because it's all going to happen quite quickly, hopefully.
It is.
So,
It is gonna happen.
in terms of movement, the only thing that happened was the vultures decided to disengage from combat.
Yep.
So it's fun over here, not doing much this turn, but it'll be doing something next turn probably, because it's now in aircraft mode again.
It is
so
in
no
aircraft
charging
mode.
it.
Yep.
The important thing though is that
They're about to blow up.
yeah, because the Dust Storm has inflicted 1 mortal wound on everything in Dan's army in range.
They're sand. It's the sand got in everywhere. It's just.
So we'll make 2 explosion rolls to
So,
see what
first
happens
one.
with basilisks.
Kaboom! Second one!
Oh.
I'll do the second one as well. Oh.
Roll it again, Cox.
Roll it again. No.
Not kaboom.
Okay,
so first
so
one goes
D3,
kaboom.
D3 on him. It does 2
Who's
on
on,
him.
sorry?
On the
Come on,
boss.
boss. Deathskull. He takes 1.
1.
Down to 5 wounds.
D3 on the mega track. Mega track.
5 ups.
Takes 1.
He takes 1.
Is it 5 up for Deathskull?
Yeah, 5 ups to Deathskull.
Boys, take 3. Ooh.
Take 2.
Take 2.
So it's those 2.
That's good. And then
The Waaagh banner.
Waaagh banner takes 3.
That was an explosive
That was an
basilisk.
explosion. That was an explosion.
On the Waaagh banner. He takes 2.
Takes 2.
Okay, pull them off. And then all the other vehicles also took a wound from mortal woundage, which includes these guardsmen.
Yeah. Roll D3 for him as well.
One of these guardsmen.
Falls
falls over to
yes.
the
Sorry.
storm.
You need to roll D3 for this dude for the explosion.
Oh, of course, yes. We have to
Sorry,
roll.
that's what I was.
Yeah, we have
pointing
to
at.
roll for your basilisk exploding. So it was
1.
1 mortal wound.
And I think.
Not from the far
no,
one.
not there. It's too far away.
1 more mortal wound then off that.
1 more.
That's
Right.
Right then, so
6.
it's all going down because it comes down to can Dan do something currently about me currently holding this objective?
I am going to try. So
Yeah.
the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to torch these guys
Yeah.
with my flamer.
Is this the basilisk?
This is Basilisk.
Is it doing everything into the boys?
Yeah. Let's start off with this.
Let's see if the
Let's see if the Death Strike
does
just
a deadly
does
strike.
just a little boop,
So is
like
it
that.
4 up this
4 up
time?
now. It's not going to do it. It's going to be very disappointing. Yay!
Here comes the deadly strike.
Pew. It's going into boys. There's a reason why it's going into boys actually.
Yeah, because they're the primary target.
Yeah, and I get blast.
Yeah.
So it will be all 18. I'm going to splash my cash, all 3 command points to do Vortex Missile.
Vortex missile armed, prepare to launch. Let the Emperor strike them down.
he's got a maximum amount of units. It's blast, so I get 18 shots because it's 3d6. Any hits I cause a mortal wound.
And you're hitting on
5s.
because of the storm.
Because of the storm.
You
However,
get to reroll.
I get to reroll because I play Vortex Missile, and there's splash damage as well, which means actually the units around are in more of a risk.
Yeah. So looking for 5s.
Yeah, we are. That's a lot so far. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's okay. It could be better. So that's 4 boys so far.
And then you get to reroll. Vortex Missile.
And 1, 2. So that's pretty rubbish. 6 dead boys, but that's the point.
But then I'm a Deathskull.
You're a Deathskull.
These are mortal wounds. It's 3 dead
3
boys.
dead boys, but that's not the reason why I did it. Because
What's the real reason you did it?
any unit within 6 inches of the intended target gets hit, usually on a 4+.
Yep.
But it's a 3+, and they take D3 mortal wounds. And then if they're not dead, they take an additional D6
On a 6.
on a 6.
Lovely. Right, so do you
that's
want to
gonna
grab
be-
3 boys before we forget? Everything, including the truck and
Yeah.
everything. So,
So
what do you want
let's
to roll
start
for
off
first?
with the War Banner first.
Wild banner on 2 wounds.
Oh, yep.
He gets
so
splash
he's going to get
damaged.
D3 damage.
D3.
D3, he gets 1. On a roll of a 6.
Does he? Oh, first of all, does he?
Rolls a 6. No.
No, he's alive on 1.
He's alive on 1.
Dock him down to 1.
He's down to 1. War Boss. No, doesn't get hit. Oh,
Lovely.
that thing. Oh no! This is turning into an absolute damn squib. No!
It was
That's so disappointing.
a perhaps not so deadly strike.
Oh well, never mind. Anyway, then I get
take
to fire
the boys
heavy
away.
bolt. I get to fire the heavy bolt. So a grand total of 3 boys for a whole death strike and 3 CP. Amazing. The heavy bolt is going to go into the boys as well from the death strike.
Yeah.
Reroll because of the everything. Missed everything. Okay, Basilisk is going to fire everything into the boys.
Yep.
Yes. So D6 hits with the flamer, of course. I think it's all about to go horribly wrong now. 2.
I might finally
D6.
score some victory
Yeah,
points.
yeah. Oh, 6 shots against the boys. Ping on 5s. That is rather a lot of hits actually, and auto wounds. 3 auto wounds against the boys.
3 dead.
Yeah, because yeah.
I don't have an input.
No.
So take, it's a small thing, but if we take
Yeah,
1, 2,
we'll
and
take
3,
these, yeah.
I think that brings the unit all into the sandstorm now. Because of the
Ah,
casualties.
now that
The
means
small difference it makes.
it does. But funnily enough, I'm actually going to stop shooting at them now
Of course.
because I'm going to now that
Yeah,
with
so
that
again,
one. So I am going to do these separately, unlike before, because I want to try and kill.
So this is going to be the first Hydra.
Can I actually shoot at him though? That's this guy.
His
'cause
closest target.
He's closest target.
Yeah, he is a character, so does get
So
shielded
I
in
wouldn't
that
be able to
sense.
shoot it with him.
Yep.
And then that one is going to shoot the boys.
Yeah. I mean, did this Gazman want to fall back? Out of interest?
Yes, I meant to actually.
Yeah, I assume
But-
he's just
yeah.
valiantly going that way.
So that no, it doesn't make a difference. No, because they still will have to shoot him. So no, what I'm going to do, leave him there.
Okay.
He's going to shoot into that,
Sure.
and he is going to shoot into the boys. So I'll do the boys
Okay.
first. So
So first Hydra at the boys.
5s, 1 hit, and no wounds, and then the actual amount of shots that I get, which is hitting on 5s, 1 auto wound, 1 hit, 2 hits, 3s, so that is 3 dead,
AP?
minus 1.
I'm on a 6 up, because I'm in
'cause
light
you've
cover
got-
now.
You're in light cover.
Yep. So 6 up save. Doesn't save any, it's 3 dead.
boys dead. I'm going to fire the other one into that. So the heavy bolter, nope, and then the fast. Is that ramshackle? Right?
It is.
It is, yeah. 1, 2, 1 here. So that is a lot of hits actually. What's the toughness?
Some 6.
Toughness 6. So I did roll 1 6, didn't I?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I did roll 1 6 into those. 2 wounds.
AP.
Minus 1.
So I'm in light cover. So equivalent of
Stand up.
4 up.
Standard stave.
Oh, filled them both.
So ramshackle.
Ramshackle down to 1 wound each, yeah?
Yeah.
Down to 6 wounds.
Morale then.
Morale for
Oh no,
my orcs.
combat, because this counts
Oh,
as
yeah.
combat, that counts as combat. So you get to choose combat first.
I mean, I guess I'll do the I'll do the boombacker first, just for the sake of it to kill this guardsman. Cool. So 4 attacks, 1 hit. Deathskull reroll. Nope. Freeze. Wounds. No, it's nothing.
He's dead.
Gets him! Hooray! We'll just stay where he is, because console's not going to do much. Next, we'll try and punch the Commissar.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Wagon.
No, Commissar gets straight first.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
So,
Who's he going for?
he's going to go for the truck.
Go for the truck.
3 hits. No wins.
That's lovely. Right,
No.
now the Battle Wagon is going to attempt to Wrecking Ball him to the face.
Go on, try it.
Wrecking Ball.
Missed.
Deathskull reroll.
Still missed.
Still missed. Fine, we'll just have to run him over instead then. 5 attacks, because the Waaghs are no longer in effect. 2 hits. 2 wounds, minus nothing.
This could cause problems.
Yeah, it
He's
crushes him.
dead.
Absolutely swats him. Right, so morale. There were 18 Ork boys. How many are there now?
There is not that many. 1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, what I'm going to do...
You have 2 CP.
yeah, I'm going to do some breaking heads.
Okay.
Because the boss is watching.
Alright.
Because he's right there.
What's that do?
I get to take the morale test first of all, because
Okay.
I might roll a 1.
Right.
If I fail it,
Yeah.
I instantly count as passing and inflict D3 mortal wounds on the unit.
That's fair enough, which you can then...
Yeah, so morale check. Passed!
Oh, wow. That's
Didn't even need to do it.
Oh, brilliant.
Insane bravery, they care not for your death strike. We shrugged it off.
Yeah, they're like,
Silly
whatever.
humies.
Whatever.
Which means, at the end of guard turn 4, the Orks score their first set of victory points.
Do you know what also it means?
Go on.
I've just realised that potentially your warband will die in the dust.
Oh yeah, more than likely. But yeah, it does mean we score our first set of 20 victory points.
Woohoo!
Catching
So
up.
it is literally down to...
It comes down to the last turn.
The
to
last
take the last
turn.
objective under that basilisk.
I have a feeling you're going to get this.
I'm hoping so, but you've held me off all this time
Yep.
until now.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll come back in Ork turn 5.
Ooh.
Ork turn 5, which is also the start of the last battle round. So for the last time, you need to check on the Dust Storm, see if it goes up or down. It recedes again, back to 12 inches. It's been ebbing and flowing. Which means, at this moment in time, that is the extent of the storm.
So they don't take more wounds?
The Death Killer will just. It's just tipping a toe into the storm. He takes 1 mortal wound, he's a Deathskull. He takes it.
He takes
Down
it.
to 5 mortal, down to 5 wounds. Command phase, we both get the CP.
Yep.
Cool, so nothing else in the command phase movement. We'll just be nice and quick about this because there's not much else to do. So we have to hold him onto this. Oh no, not this one's gone now. Obviously.
That's
That-
gone.
that
It's the
turn
last
was-
one, which is under that basilisk.
Yeah, all down to the last objective. So we're just gonna dive straight at it. Zagdrag himself is gonna pierce himself right up in your face. The Waaagh banner, since he can't die to the storm now because it's been the last turn,
He's going to go for it as well.
he might as well pace up as well on his 1 wound. Death Killer War Trike. We will break you. We will claim this battlefield. Ork boys, here we go, here we go, here we go. We broke the Oomies. Gunwagon's going to help lend that miraculous zap cannon to the barrage. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, so they get to do something, we're going to get the truck boys in.
They
Truck,
spend the whole game.
12 inches.
The whole game.
Truck boys, jump out and move 8 inches. They've literally gone from corner to corner.
Yep.
Truck boys. There we go. Even more boys. Scrapjet. Spin around.
And then go for it.
Zoom down here. We're going to make sure we've got line of sight on key targets.
Yep.
Boomdacker Snazwagon. You know what? It's just coming down to firing.
Literally the corner. It's like,
Yeah, we're breaking through the defences. This is where we break the gates.
I mean, my goodness, I held you off for an amount of time, but my goodness, it was...
It's taken some effort, but we've got here. Now we just need to kill this basilisk and stand on that objective marker. Right. No psychic phase. Shooting. We don't want to necessarily kill this thing, we just want
I
to
think you
injure
do.
it.
I think you do want to kill it, because if you kill it, that'd be amazing.
So I'm going to open up the things that can't kill it. So I'm going to start with the zap cannon.
Yep.
Firing at this.
Yep.
And
How many wounds have you got left?
6.
6.
And I'm going to put big shooters into this Hydra. Zap cannon at it. Hitting on 6s because of the storm.
Yep. You know it's going to hit. Oh.
Deathskull reroll.
Oh, Deathskull reroll.
Oh, 4 for 5 in the end.
Almost. Sniper.
Nearly.
The sniper
Nearly.
tank.
And then 10 big shooter shots at that Hydra. So I want to try and whittle its firepower down, because we still have to survive one more turn of return guard fire. But there's the
I
6s.
think you'll be fine. I have
Yeah,
5
Ivy's
units
probably
left,
fine.
and they're not looking. Oh, 6 units left. Not looking happy.
1 save on that Hydra.
Okay.
Maybe nothing, so it's on a 2 up. He's in the storm.
Yay!
It's fine.
It's
Okay. Do I double melter blast it? No, because I actually need to be moving. Because where exactly is that objective marker?
It's right under.
Yeah, it's there, so we need to get into combat with it. Yeah. You know what? Scrapjet everything at the vulture.
Okay.
You're flying currently, so rocket that's a +1, so hitting on 5s.
Okay. Nope.
Deathskull reroll.
reroll.
No.
Nope.
3D3 rockets. 3 rockets. Hitting on 6s.
Nope.
No. Bullets. 5. 10. Grot gunner, so 5s.
Oh wow!
I should have gone for 6s on the Ork gunner. 5s.
That's enough.
3 saves.
It is enough.
Minus nothing.
Minus nothing. So 3 up. Oh, he's got 1 wound.
Same again, but Ork
Oh
gunner.
no!
6s.
1. Oh, here we go. That's fine.
Okay,
It's
fine. Ork truck. Big shooter at it. Not in the storm. 5 shots. 6s. 1 hit. It wounds.
Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, he's fine.
Just die. Right.
No.
Boomdecker Snazzwacken. Everything at it. Mech special.
It's done really well.
Yeah, it survived right to the end of the game. We put
Yeah.
literally everything into it.
2, 3, 3 hits.
5s. Deathskull reroll.
Oh. It's fine.
It's AP -1 for you, so
Armor
it
of
goes through.
contempt.
No, it's 2.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's gone. It's dead. It's
1
dead.
for you.
It's dead. It's dead. It doesn't blow up.
We got it in the last turn, the last bullets.
Oh.
Not
I
even-
think that
not
is
even
my
watching.
last vestiges of hope.
Yeah, because we're going to go for charging.
Yep.
We're going to do ramming speed. Because we just want that thing dead, but we'll get to
You might kill it with mortal wounds, actually.
Obviously, you've got 1 CP, so what I'm going to do is, Zagdrag is going to charge it first.
I'll do
Overwatch.
Overwatch on him.
Yeah.
So D6, sorry, D6 4. I'm gonna need some dice. Oh.
Right, Zagdrag's just going to take it. Again,
I'll take it. He does 2 wounds with the
1.
flamer.
It's 6s because of my wall.
Oh, because of the warlord thing. So -1,
I'm
fine.
on a 0 up save. I've got
Yeah.
1 up save and light cover.
and then and then 2d6 shots from the basilisk
5 shots from the
itself.
cannon.
Okay, and 6s do
1 auto wound.
1 auto wound.
Now, it's AP.
-3.
Now, like I say, I'm actually on a 0 plus save.
Yep.
Because I have a 1 up save and I'm in light cover.
Yep.
So no 0, no 1, no 2. I want a 3 up.
Of course you are.
He's pinged
it's
off,
fine.
pinged off the
Ping.
mega armor. His charge is going to be
Danger
in
close.
regardless.
Finish
Slams
it.
In there.
Finish him.
Mortal woundage 2+.
Yep.
Going to be for D3 from the crushing armor. It's free.
It's 3.
Leaves it on free. Which means I'm then going to charge it with the Ork boys.
Yep.
They get 11 inches. The truck boys are going to surround it. Surround the damn thing.
And then you're just going to hit it with the boss,
I
I assume.
Then, because I want to see it dead in a hilarious manner, I'm going to use 2 CP for ramming speed with the Death Killer War
Just
Strike.
gonna rush through it. Nice.
Slam into it.
Slam.
Get out of my way! That Humi tank is mine to scrap. Wow!
On a 2+, D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
You're going to be taking D3 and you're on free.
Oh. It's
Through the
3.
fire and flame!
Do I blow up? Yes, course I do!
Literally.
Right, that could
smashes
cause
through an
problems,
explosion.
actually. That could cause problems.
We'll see. We should be fine.
Well,
Right, so what's the distance?
it's
6
6 inches, yeah. It's
How-
D3.
D3. Alright, well, it's going to hit everything. Literally
That's
everything.
interesting.
Let's
So,
go around. We're on 5 and 5 respectively
Yep.
for my characters. First of all, roll for the War Banner. Oh, these
War
wounds.
Banner, he takes 3 wounds.
Can he save it?
This could be very...
Oh,
he's dead.
War Banner dies. He drops
Boss.
on the last.
Boss takes 1 wound.
The Mega Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 up from the pin. Yeah, he does. He's on 4.
He's on 4. This is interesting. The bike thing, 1.
1. Deathskull.
No, takes
it. He's on
another
4.
wound. The boys at the back takes 2.
5 ups. They take it.
They take 2. Which is interesting because they'll be morale.
They should be fine. But yeah, it's worth noting. And these boys,
Those boys, they take 2.
they take 1.
Yep.
So they're going to be fine for morale purposes.
Okay.
And then your Death Strike for the
I
sake
don't
of it.
care.
2.
It's done its job. It's not actually over.
Right, so that's exploded. Now I do get to activate these because they all charge.
Yeah.
So in terms of just pilot, so for the sake of it, he's going to tag the Death Strike.
Yeah. I
He
thought
wants
that
to
was
see
going to
it
be the
dead.
case.
The boys are all equally just going to mob up around this,
Okay.
and Zagdrag is also just going to go stand there, claiming it. The boss himself stood squarely upon it, declaring, "We have broken the line." And then you're right, morale. They were a unit of 10,
Yep.
now 8. They've lost 2, making him lead his ship. They're 7 with the boss, making me ship 5.
Yep.
So I'm going to take my test.
Okay.
Which I can do. I'm fine.
Yep.
And if I'd failed, I'd use breaking heads because the
Yeah.
boss is there.
Whoa! You call this a proper fight? Even the wind can scrap these Yumi tanks before we give 'em a good crumping. All they's good is for scrapping, that's for sure. Zog off, Waznagger. I was here first. Or have you forgotten who's the boss here? Just looking to do some honest looting, boss. Then get after the Humies and go wreck something worth fighting over. Whoa! With pleasure, boss. Whoa!
Well, Dan, that is it. That's everything. Like, we got to guard to 5, and unfortunately, you literally had a pair of Hydras.
I did. I feel battered, bruised, beaten up. Anything else that begins with B?
Boys.
Boys.
They
Boys,
did it.
Boys.
So ultimately you couldn't clear Zagdrag and the truck boys off the objective at the end, which means
my damn script of a death strike. I was so looking forward to using it. Oh,
it was a little bit like I felt bad for you, and that death strike was a death strike.
It was a sort of
Non-death
a
strike.
it was a bit of a.
But yeah, ultimately you couldn't clear the Orks off the objective on
No.
turn 5, which means I scored the 60 victory points for holding the last objective at the end of the game, leaving us a total victory points of 80 victory points to the Orks and 40 to the Guard.
Yeah, I like to think that I got some of the civilians off of the planet, not a couple of them, maybe.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, say you'd been in a position where you'd managed to hold objective 4 in turn 4, then it would have been a 60-60
Yeah,
draw.
it would have been closer.
So it was actually really close to being a draw.
There was a big swing because it went from very much like in the first 2 turns I felt like, oh, this is going well, and then the second 2 turns were like, oh, this is not going so well. So
Yeah.
it was very close in that respect.
Yeah, turns 1 and 2, I sort of crashed against speed bumps that you set up for me, and I couldn't get past them.
Man of the match.
Man of the match for me. Ooh, I don't know actually. I mean, I enjoyed the zap gun.
I
accuracy.
think the zap gun was man of the match. I'm gonna say Mr. Sentinel was my man.
Holding up the
fly
one.
kicking the Boomdackers Naswagon into next weekend.
Yeah, but otherwise, I do think actually Deathskull War Trike did a lot of work because he was not being slowed too much. He was kind of getting where he needed to be. He's not an OBSEC infantry unit, but he was getting there and clearing off the Orks. Clearing off the guards.
He can clear off the Orks if he wants to.
Clearing off the guards when he needed to. So he actually did really well in this mission, which is what I hoped. But yeah, at the end of the day, the Orks have just managed to break through the lines and rout the guard as they were fighting their retreat.
I mean, Cadian limps.
Cadian limps.
Cadian limps on this, or sort of crawls maybe on this one. We will come back. We will fight again.
I'm sure we'll just have to make our way through to the next line of defence now.
Oh yes, there's plenty more that we've got
Yeah, unfortunately, you might not have been able to sort of hold your gains with your forces here on the ground, but you certainly held long enough to buy time for the reinforcements.
I mean, one of the coolest things was the storm, and I like. Yeah, that was nice, and I do like the fact that the basilisks ended up being just blown up by sand.
Yeah, all the things I pumped into them and taken them down to one wound
and
each.
then they got blown up by sand.
I just got fell apart because the storm blew them up. It's small incremental damage, but it built up over time.
Oh yeah.
I
like that sort of like it's degrading. It's sort of getting in all the gears and the engine, making it difficult to work.
The other thing though was that while they were in there, those basilisks were doing work because I couldn't target them.
Yeah.
Because of them being -1 to hit and actually having cover, they were on like a 2-up save and I was -1. So.
And then they were firing back with 6s to hit, which meant they were auto-wounding stuff, which meant they were then taking out what they needed to take out.
Yeah, or if you were indirectly firing at stuff anyway, then it sort of didn't matter. I mean, I know you guard, but...
Yeah,
but it like...
it's our thing.
Yeah. I felt though that like actually the storm ultimately benefited the basilisks until funnily enough that last turn when it both fell apart.
Yeah, they just, again, it's sand. It just gets everywhere. Shoes, they got it in the tracks, they just can't get rid of it.
But yeah, so that was Fighting Retreat from the Crucible of War mission pack, as it were, really, because as I sort of mentioned at the top of the show, this is one of the missions that you could play if you attend the Crucible of War. So if you've enjoyed this game and you'd like, and you're UK based or further afield if you're willing to travel, there's details in the description below for event tickets and the event pack information. But yeah, this is one of the things that we do at our event.
It's cracking fun. I've been to the first one. It was really good fun last time. So
it beats GT missions in my opinion.
Well, it's different. It's different. It's different. It is different. It's very different.
It's a different kind of 40k, but it's a kind of 40k that we love, and we love to showcase here on the channel. And if you too enjoyed this sort of thing, then definitely like and subscribe here on YouTube. Check out other videos. We've got at least one of a battle report on the channel right now. If you've not seen that one, which was fun between me and other Dan.
Other Dan.
Yeah, they're against the AdMech. That was a fun game. There should be some more sort of like sit and talking head videos coming in the near future. There is also the Narrative Wargamer podcast. So if you haven't listened to that, go check that out. You can find it on Spotify.
I recommend the quiz episodes.
Yeah,
really good.
I've been lamenting a lack of Warzone books now.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do?
I'll find something.
I did laugh once. So that's it. You've got that. You're done.
I'm tempted to do something with maybe the codexes. Like I think I could probably do some fun facts from Codex
please.
Chaos Demons.
Yes, please.
I bet there'll be some fun facts in that one.
I'm sure there is.
But yeah, so go check out the podcast if you haven't done. We talk about basically this kind of approach to the gameplay. Like we talk about Crusade, we talk about Warzone releases when they do them, mission packs, different ways to approach the game, all sorts. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So if you want to play it, come to Crucible of War. If you want to listen to it, go listen to the podcast. If you want to watch it, stay here on YouTube, watch more stuff. I put all kinds of things out all over the place. But as part of that, it's not all a one-man show. I couldn't have done anything that I've got to this point without help from others, particularly such as Dan coming and playing today, so thank you for that.
No, thank you. It's been great.
It's been lovely to actually play my first ever game against you.
Yes, this is our first time we've actually played, so it's been an interesting process.
It has.
Yeah, so this is my first ever battle report on the YouTubes.
Oh, it's only my second ever.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
But I'm quite pleased with how it's going. I've had positive feedback so far from people that have seen the first video. So yeah, I'm loving doing it. I'm going to do more. I don't know quite what will be coming up next yet, but we've got plans. We've got guests lined up, so we'll see what we get for our next battle report. But yeah, speaking of producing all the stuff that we do here, I want to say a big thank you to all the patrons, because they are, again, a big reason for why we've managed to get to where we are today.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That's all right. No worries.
That's why I will eventually get all my patrons on the show
at
some point. But yeah, thank you to the patrons. Special shout out as well to Mr. RJ Bailey. So if you've been watching any of the battle reports and you've seen any of the cutscenes or the cinematic intros,
which are awesome. They are so good.
Well, part of that is thanks hugely to RJ Bailey, who's the voice actor who's contributed to the production of this. And yeah, as part of that, he does some brilliant work. He's been on a couple of other podcasts. He produces Oldcast, which is where he sort of reads old narrative excerpts from
from old codexes,
like 3rd edition in particular. It's just on a bunch of guard ones.
I will be listening.
But also, we wanted to shout out Bailey's Bookshelf, which is his podcast series where he reads audiobooks, and it's all produced to his level of voice acting, and he's done War of the Worlds.
Ooh, wow.
So.
You like that? Yeah.
So yeah, go check that out. It's definitely worth checking out, and a big thank you again to RJ for helping us produce the fun cinematic stuff that we do here on the channel. So yeah, you can find us on Instagram at Narrative Wargamer, and Dan, about yourself?
Yeah, so I run a commission painting service called TGH Painting Service. I'm on Instagram at Garage Hobbit, so if you would like to have any of your armies, miniatures, D&D, whatever, painted, I do that.
Yeah, if you've enjoyed the quality of the guards miniatures today, because they are brilliant. It's a lovely looking army, as I'm sure you've seen in a bunch of the pictures. And that's all Dan's handiwork, so if you would like your own guardsmen painted as such, then
Oh, please, no guardsmen. No more.
Well, maybe some orcs.
Yeah, or no.
Custodes?
Custodes, yeah, custodes, that would be lovely.
Golden wash, that'll do.
Or just knights, just 3 models, it'd be fine.
Big models.
Big models, yeah, big models.
But we'll have to see. So yeah, thank you for that. Say a lovely army for bringing it. Thank you for bringing it on the channel.
No problems.
I want to say thank you again to Game Mat EU for providing the battle mats we're playing on today and the pieces of the terrain. So again, we've got some of the Badlands set up today. Not all of it, because we just needed a couple of pillars here and there, but it looks great. I love it, and it works well.
It was good for this mission. And thank you for being you.
Well, thank you.
No, that's all right. Thank you. I'm going to keep saying thank you. It'll be a go.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
I think it is.
Like, subscribe, enjoy the videos, check out podcasts, links in the descriptions below for all sorts of different things. Come and play with us at Crucible of War. I'd love to see you there.
It's awesome. I'm going to be there. So it's
excellent.
Yeah.
That's everything then. So thanks guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you stick around for more stuff in the future. And yeah, until next time, this has been Narrative Wargamer, helping you to discover more ways to play 40k.